I think. Or I just pressed the button. Yeah, you guys can check it yourself.
Maybe I need to refresh.
I see absolutely nothing.
There is like a bit of...
Oh yeah, it's live. I better mute it. So that I can...
you hear yourself on the stream?
Yeah.
You also hear
the
caption?
Actually, do I hear?
There is like...
I hear myself?
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Awesome.
Okay. Wow, I'm way louder than everyone else.
That's fine.
Should check it yourself before. I saw your voice then. Hey, normal boy. We started early, so we're just gonna do like, I don't know, random talking introductions to the new guy here, which like
18.
makes some pretty cool videos, but never lists them like a complete loser. We have Zalgus, aka I already forgot his YouTube name. It's spoiled milk or something. Milk taker.
Solid milk.
Solid milk.
It's milk something. Yeah, 2 milks.
Alright, so we got Solid Milk, aka Zalgus, and we got Erbie, aka Name Taker, joining us in the stream. Thankfully, they both prepared, I'm assuming, for this, because this time around, I sort of just glanced at the skills, so I'm like, okay, they're better, but yeah. I'm not gonna read them.
I made some notes.
Alright, awesome. Especially with Zalgus, who's like the Shuten guy. Not the Shuten guy, the Nobuharu guy for some reason.
Nobuharu stand.
You're the least interesting one, though.
He's like, I remember when you were doubting like Nobuharu so much, and then some guy was like, but it's actually good. I was like, is it really? And then he did, and I was like, and then he became a believer. And I was shocked.
It's actually true.
This because he's one of the only 3-stars who actually buffs.
Like double buffs or something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's 2 buffs. That's really good.
It's very rare that 3-stars even get such. One of these days I'll make that cheat sheet of buffs.
And I guess that explains why Kay is such a fan. Although I didn't expect him to be such a tier whore before. he's an okay unit, but like there's a lot of better double buffers. But in terms of 3-stars, yeah, Ikutoshi, not fucking Nobuharu is this. Yeah, he stands up.
Probably the best.
Yeah. Is he the best? I have not read Everyone's in a long time.
Well, no one pays attention to 3-stars.
True, but I think he probably has. He's probably the best buffer 3-star
Probably.
that I can remember, at least. That has like 2 buffs, easy to grant to them.
Yeah.
I wanted to.
And they're both high duration too.
Yeah. One's bigger, one's attack up.
Oh wait, there's another one. Everyone's favorite unit, Claude. Duh.
Oh, right.
Wow, what a great unit!
He gives like 3 buffs. He must be a great unit.
Yes, of course.
Maybe I should.
Blue stars. It sounds good, right?
Maybe I should actually consider that.
Oh, his being facetious, but you're actually.
Lord. Well, I might.
Like big maybe, but like it's still kind of like, what does he do? He like does. What's his range again? It's like bigger on move.
Like.
Monarch. And then like Ardor to
Just like on whoever he hits and someone
the units behind him.
behind him. Yeah, I forget how different it is compared to his 5-star.
Isn't he like below weapon type? So that's
He's magic range actually, which is worse because it means
it's magic.
It means that he gives Ardor to a lot of enemies he hits. Yeah, on move, on attack, and on his seer. So
I mean, there's more proc chance, I guess, to activate the Ardor for the units behind him, but you only need to activate it once. It's such a weird balancing feature.
it's only 2 units directly behind him in a row or in a column. That sucks.
Yeah.
It's magic range. It doesn't want to be on the front.
Well,
Fuck that.
let's just use that Claude emoji and call it a day. Oh, cool. Toto's actually here. Oof, I wasn't on time. Oh well. Yeah, we are still 3 minutes early, but I guess we could start the discussion now. Doesn't really matter. It's like, don't TV pretend, but...
People can watch the stream later.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we are just gonna... This should be a short analysis, unless, you know, Zalgus decides to pop off as Nobuharu for some reason. But, yeah, let's start with Zao 5's skill evolution. Mountain Dweller to Mountain Dweller Plus, and this is not the same Mountain Dweller as everyone else's Mountain Dweller. AKA the Mountain Dweller that bestows guts itself. Yeah, it's a stupid English localization thing, but it's a different Mountain Dweller.
Yeah.
Okay, I will open the mic to Erbie, I guess.
Okay, sure, fine. I hold this skill evolution in at least high regard because I think Zhao 5-star really needed it by allowing him to get easy access to guts to all his allies right on the first turn, and that's a pretty important thing since before the skill level he only had like a 30% chance to apply guts to allies on hit, but right now it's currently on the first turn it gets 90% and it's on a square all around him instead of just directly adjacent. So I think this is pretty important because guts is something you want to have in at least if you're trying to exploit limit, or if you're trying to go through a setup that's very offensive focused with little defense. I think it's pretty important at least to have this almost guaranteed guts for everyone except himself.
For some baffling reason.
He can apply it to himself on CS, so that's okay, I guess.
It's probably the same reason Valentino doesn't give himself guts. Wow, over and over.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be good pair. Alright, Zalgus, any thoughts?
So with the addition of remove buff, he's now one of the only units who can apply both remove buff and nullify buff.
Oh.
So he's really good at denying it. The only other two units who I could find who did that were Kunoyoshi 5.
Which Erbie completely forgot for some reason.
It doesn't exist in my mind.
He's a good boy, okay? Kunoyoshi deserves better.
And the other unit is Krampus 5 from Jiangxi Knight.
I literally keep on forgetting Krampus has this feature.
So he can do it at a pretty good rate too.
Yeah, much better than Kunoyoshi at least.
Yeah, and he has a magic range. Other than that, he provides 2 attack buffs, one of which is refreshable, which is always great. So I would say, it also made his constant guts that he always gives out. It gave it a bigger range, which is cool. Which is something that you don't know if you mentioned that.
Yeah, it's improved from adjacent to nearby.
To 1 square around.
So yeah, I'd say this buff is pretty good. It makes him much better at his niche of gut spamming, since it at least gives him essentially face start to allies. And it gives him that rare niche of denying lots of buffs.
Also gave him a really weird attack bonus to enemy units with guts useless for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's pretty useless in my opinion. But
I mean, if it was on another unit, sure, it'd be useless. But
he can remove the guts, I guess.
Yeah,
that's the thing. He has removed guts buff with it, so
I guess he can remove it.
It complements a bit, yeah.
And also, because it's listed before, I'm pretty sure the guts advantage probably applies. It says after attacking. It says remove buff, so
it's after
it should be advantage and then removes it after, so it should apply. Yeah.
It'll apply nullify buff afterwards as well.
Damn, Luther, getting thirsty just from 3 voices. Swear to God, shaking my head.
A shame Zhao's attack stat is absolutely garbage.
I mean. Yeah, but looking at this entire kit, as a whole, it kind of makes sense that he's supposed to be a defensive 5-star. Sort of what Kulikan wishes he was, but he's not.
If you use him with a CP charger, he can keep up guts very very well throughout the whole fight. For example, I can see him applying guts almost every 2 turns, including himself, which can be really good. I haven't tried it yet.
Oh right, that's right. Fucking Erbie is the fucking like Triton evasion apologist who's always like, it's a good rate if you hit so many units. So of course he'd be into guts like this too.
Well, of course, it's good. It's good because if you do the math, it's actually
Oh
a
my
pretty
God.
good rate. It increases significantly.
Yeah.
For instance,
I should
For
have
instance,
realized this was gonna happen.
you can get from 30% to 75%.
Gotcha.
If
So
you hit 4 targets.
you heard it here, folks. Erbie, the Triton Sen is confirming that Triton has been paracrit by Zhao, so just use Zhao instead.
It's a lie, but I'm just saying that skills that usually give buffs on attacking or after attacking in magic range units, when they have a low proc activation, it's not really that bad as it seems if they hit a lot of enemies.
Just pair him with Ikutoshi. Well, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a reason for that.
Okay, and my thoughts, which are not as well detailed because I'm irresponsible this time. I guess I thought it was pretty similar to like the Go-Go skill, what you call it, on phase start, apply guts everywhere. It was like Survivor, I think. Robinson and other units had it, and like Zhao just does it and at a larger range and at a much more reliable rate, and also still has that, you know, after turn 1 the guts still can be applied too. So it's not just on phase start, but yeah.
There's a slight stipulation that he has to hit something, but he has magic range, so it shouldn't be a problem most of the time.
Yep, and as has already been discussed, 2 buffs, Vigor, Nourishment, as well as Remove buff and Nullify buff. This is a pretty neat combination together. I would sort of pin him down as like a defensive support for himself and the team, as well as an offensive support for the team, but I don't know, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say he's a decent 5-star now. He's not. I mean, before it was kind of a meme because kind of 30% proc rate is, who cares about that shit? But now he can 2 attack buffs, denial of a lot of buffs, and pretty much guaranteed guts. That's pretty great.
Yeah, for sure. Spam of the guts is like potentially as overpowered as spammable evasion, as has been demonstrated by like me using Kotaro every week, or Erbie using Triton after, like, you know, hitting at least 3 units and doing the math and just finding out. Alright, I think we have talked enough about Zhao. Let's see the comments. Thanks, decent AR who avoids me. Wait, do you guys have the comments open on both your sites? Because you want to like interact with them, right?
I have
Yes,
a weird
Luther.
cracking sound. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you do. Yes, Luther, this buff is only for Zhao. There are 2 mountain dwellers because bad translation. One mountain dweller is only for Zhao, and the other one is the one everyone else has, like Shino, Ibaraki, etc. They don't get anything.
Yeah, it's like, just pretend this is called like Mountain, I don't know, Mountain Hermit or Mountain Dweller 2. Just pretend it's Mountain Dweller 2. Yeah.
You need to pretend that this is a different skill with the same name. Mountain Dweller 2.
Maybe it's something like he who always is on the mountain, not he who comes from the mountain, or something like that.
Yeah, so
According to what people said on Discord, at least, it has a different name in Japanese, so I think it's just a localization.
yeah, I figured that was the case.
It probably means a similar thing, but well, it sounds similar, but it's completely different.
Yeah, but it's not a skill-specific evolution. It's just a stupid in-data thing. All right, let's move on. Let's talk to us about Zhao and his mountain commies. All right, so now we have everyone's favorite unit, Nobuharu, apparently, who, along with Shuten, aka the featuring unit, received a skill evolution, King of the Four Heavens to King of the Four Heavens Plus. I guess I'll start it now, because, and then Zalgus can start the next one. So for King of the Four Heavens Plus, I thought it was already a really good skill, and like attack up at such a generous rate, directly adjacent. It's all good, but now he sort of like through this skill evolution becomes, all these units become like a mini Shenong with you know how Shenong like can apply evasion on turn 1. to the units on beside him. In this case, it's on turn 1. If you decide to move anyone with King of the Four Heavens Plus, they get Bow's Protection and Tenacity at a cross radius, not even just adjacent, but like sort of like a plus shape.
Yeah, it's a long plus shape.
Yeah, and attack up is
It's like it's kind of like Sutra's range or something.
Yeah, it's kind of a bizarre range because not many units have it.
Some units have it, like a Eta and his skill evolution with his Ardor.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot rarer.
and it's actually conditionally useful. More useful than like it actually takes what you call it. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, it takes just as much squares as having it all around in one square.
Yeah.
All right. So it also has a nice increased attack upgrade, and
Too bad it's not 10% increased.
yeah, that's the seeding bait for you.
Yeah, that pretty much is it.
Yeah. The
There's not
attack-
really much to talk about this skill evolution, in my opinion. It's a decent evolution, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it'd be
It
better
doesn't
to
change
talk. It'd be better to talk about it in reference to like how it changes the kits of these guys. I know
It really doesn't.
it really doesn't.
it doesn't change a lot
One-
because you're gonna move him on the first turn anyways.
Well,
So
I would say not necessarily because attack up lasts a really long time. It lasts 4 turns. So, well, 5, but so a lot of the time when I move into another phase, I already have attack up because it lasts so long. So I might not want to move them.
Alright,
Well, I
true,
might not want to.
true,
I might not want
yes.
to move Nobuharu. I always want to move Shuten because he gets crit. But Nobuharu doesn't get any other big benefit for moving besides King of the Four Heavens. So
So theoretically, it benefits Shuten more, I guess, because
it benefits Shuten 4 more because what's it?
Gendarme
Event
variant.
Shuten is really bad. Don't use him.
his regular is better than his variant.
It's way
Yes.
better. I
Yes,
have the
his
skill
regular
sets up
is
right
very
now. It's his regular one's really good. Very basic attacker, but also provides support. King of the Four Heavens, which is
Can
kind of
deal a
ridiculous
lot
skill
of
to
damage
have.
for a 2007 unit.
Yeah, even though his attack stat's actually not really that great, but since he's thrust and he has Warn and Crit, he does a ton of damage, and King of the Four Heavens just provides very powerful support. So he always has a reason to move, unlike Nobuharu, since he always wants that crit. So you can pretty much always get a big benefit from both the protection and tenacity because you want the crit as well.
Sort of looking at a Shuten variant's kit, along with the skill Evo, it's like he's a shittier Yasuyori.
Yeah.
He's like the Adamantine and Bronzing going on, and just,
Yeah,
I don't know.
He's kind of tanky and does okay damage, but his range is worse, and he doesn't get crit. So what's the point?
And it's like the rest of his kit like doesn't even move, so it's not really synergistic in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But the skill leap is okay, I guess. It like double protection is really strong. Like making mistakes, like quarter damage for 1 turn, and it's in a nice generous range. But you don't necessarily always have reason to move said unit. So
especially
I would say,
yeah.
I would say this skill evolution is actually the worst of the bunch, but it's still it's decent.
I think it's. I wouldn't say it's the worst because the skill itself was already really good, so they couldn't have made it much better. They just made it.
I mean,
a little better.
They could have just like fucking stuck with skill-specific evolutions. They didn't have to make these general things if they wanted to
That's
improve.
true. I would have actually preferred if they've given a skill-specific evolution to the actual Gendarme variant because I think he really needs it, and he still needs it right now because
So basically, Shuten
Gendarme
fans,
Shuten is.
sorry, Shuten fans, there's still no reason to use it. Rip.
There's still no reason to roll for his variant. Just use his regular.
Just
Use his regular button.
just use a single ticket and pull for Zao instead.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so basically this skill benefits his regular the most, and then followed by maybe Nobu, or maybe, yeah. Nobu's always good.
Don't use Shuten variant, he's bad.
Well said. Alright, let's check out the comments. Yo, Luther, we're done talking about the Mountain Dweller stuff, and we just kind of talked about, yeah.
Luther has Mountain Dweller because he went with Housamo into the mountains to live when he married, or they married, and they lived in a cave in the mountains together. So he is, in fact, a Mountain Dweller.
No, Zalgus and the Shino lore.
Lore. How can she lore?
Can't believe like Zalgus is out big braining Luther right now when it comes to Shino lore.
Zalgus was...
Alright, you guys are... you don't care? I care about what? Alright, next topic. Alright. So we are talking about... Oh, hey, Archie.
This voice, so...
yeah, this is actually...
I love this.
Yeah, this EVO's pretty fun. It's just such a ridiculously large range for oppression.
Yeah, this one's great.
More like anything. Alright, so Zalgus, you can open the discussion here.
Right, so this gives a gigantic range for oppression. It's like a big triangle in front of them, with the base of it being wide slash range, which is completely absurd. And it's at a really high rate too. It's one of the highest rates. And obviously, again, it's skill seed bait. So that giant oppression is really great. The giant oppression is better for Durga because she can retreat after it, but Ikutoshi can use it really well. But the other thing with Ikutoshi is that now that he gives concentration to his allies, he's one of the few units in the game who gives both concentration and glint to allies in the same, because he has Starshine Plus. And it's at a really high rate too, 80% concentration and 100% glint. So the only other unit I could find, where's my
Duo?
Yes, the only other unit who does that is Duo 5. So that's so now he is actually a pretty good support, I would say, and he does decent damage because he has attack up and limit. His attack stat kind of sucks, but yeah, he has lots of reason to be moved. And as for Durga, the oppression's great because she can easily oppress people, retreat, and she doesn't benefit as much from the concentration of allies, but it's since she's not necessarily always in position for it. But I'd say she can. It's fine to have. No reason not to have support. But yeah, I think this skill view is really good.
Yeah, I was thinking how exploitable it is to have basically oppression on demand for like the entire board if you use it smart. Like holy shit,
Yeah.
like wide slash range plus
Yeah.
match.
It's ridiculous.
On a 3x6, you can literally oppress the entire enemy side.
Yeah.
Center.
And then you could just like, because it's such a high proc rate, you can kind of exploit it with other like stalling abilities at a very like easily controllable rate. Like maybe Shiro's Fear Incarnate, like, you know, oppress them.
Oh
and fear
yeah.
them
Oh yeah.
turn.
You can just
it's
you
like
can just
much,
rotate them.
Yeah, it's much easier to control that. You know, movement disabling stalling. And anything that's very ridiculous like that. But of course, those kind of strategies are kind of lame. Like you'd rather just delete the board. But
It would have been really useful for Valentine's.
yeah, it would.
Yeah.
So
It could have.
the whole limit and concentration combo, like, I feel like they just made it take this entire range and then like gave concentration just because, you know, the term driving force, it's like a spearheading arrow or something, and they made the skill effect literally an arrow.
I mean, I would say maybe the concentration is more for Ikutoshi and the oppression is more for Durga, but it works for both of them, honestly.
Actually, yeah, the oppression would be really good for Durga because fucking Durga just dies to anything because she's like infernal type and doesn't have
she dies to anything.
And she just goes back.
So yeah, you
retreat really easily.
So yeah, just like fucking oppress them, and then like she can like pussyfoot out of the way with her flash step after.
Oh, I didn't realize she has evasion penetration. That could be useful.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah.
And of course, limit's always good. That was always a good skill to have driving force in the beginning, even if it was just.
Despite his low attack, you can actually deal a lot of damage as a I've been using him during the event and outside the event quests, outside those formations. You can still deal some decent damage.
Yeah,
Just the
having
fact that
attack up and limit is great.
it's all right. But
Right.
now we have a budget duo available to us.
Honestly,
I mean, I have to do his Paladin's banner, which is obviously a good idea to do.
honestly, I'd say Iku is more practical because he's 4-star,
Yeah, it doesn't consume a lot of.
even if he's limited. But
And for Batman fans out there, like I'm sure, is it Batman? Oh,
yeah. For
I-
what?
or is it Kazutsuchi? Yeah, I guess for Kagutsuchi fans, for whatever reason, if you're out there, you can give him the triple the triple rate up with that like bonus. But yeah, that pretty much.
Oh right, yeah, he will like Iku.
Is that pretty much ends your thoughts?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like partition.
Um,
We have a.
Oh, and he can equip the art.
Prayer.
Oh yeah,
40% rate up.
Just give him if you want to.
yeah, the Kagutsuchi is the new meta. Okay.
I would say I'd actually kind of want to pull for Iku now just for the double pop rate up, but I already used all my resources.
It's still not worth it for me. I mean, like I might have wanted to pull him, but like it's kind of using a single ticket and then getting Zao 5 sort of shook me to never touch the banner again.
Alright, I forgot something about Zao 5's skill evolution, about the remove buff, nullify buff thing. One other unit can do it. It's Beach Seth. He can do it at a really high rate, but it's only it's only who he punches. Yes.
One unit.
Yeah, it's only one unit. He has like a way higher rate than everyone. He's like 80-90%. Everyone else is stuck at 60-70. So
could you imagine how fucking overpowered a unit would be that could bestow like magic range change or something like that? That just like make people like Seth
yes.
broken.
Door.
Like
Man, I want that. It would make some of the 3-stars way better.
these like the thing is they're balancing like none and blow units, but around the range by like making the skills just better in general. But as a result, like if you change the weapon range, they're gonna be like it's gonna be the new meta using blow units with a weapon change meta.
I
I honestly wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, it'd be fun. Anyways, to summarize,
Yeah, that would be neat.
to summarize, sorry to cut you off like when it comes. Durga. Okay, first off, to summarize, Ikutoshi benefits from it differently than Durga, but they both benefit very well from it. Ikutoshi benefits from it because he basically acts like a cheaper, more accessible duo by bestowing both concentration and a glint at a very high rate. Glint guaranteed and concentration at 80%. So
still good that he oppresses in such a wide range because he's Slash, so he at least has reason to be upfront, but he's not quite as safe as Durga doing it.
yeah, for sure. And it's better for like what you call it, like stalling strats to have him up there and reach more units. And I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just repeating what you said. And for Durga, the reason why she benefits from it is different. It's just oppression. And she like dies instantly, except she won't this time because they won't be able to chase her with oppression.
Yeah, that's great. She doesn't really use concentration very well, depending on the team's size. Oh well.
Yeah. Alright, let's read the comments and then we can finish up.
Duo lease out.
Release up, giving nightmares. Okay.
Hold on, I just...
It's not that scary.
Hello, Archie.
It's just... Let's fix this size proportion so that everyone can see the most important part of the stream. Alright, so, I feel like maybe Iku's already compared her, but I could be wrong. Is Durga the better one to level up? Well,
I mean, they're both pretty good, but...
And like we said, they just have different purposes in general.
Yeah, I would say if you want Iku's... I'd say Iku's bigger draw is his double proc rate up, since his attack range isn't really that great, it's slash. And if you want to take big advantage of someone who can safely oppress the board and retreat, Durga would be great, and Durga's also a pretty strong attacker, since Shadow Limit.
Yeah.
They're both pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, I would recommend, like, it's actually a good... Unlike for the fucking King of the Four Heavens, where it's like, kind of
Don't use Shuten, sorry.
yeah, just like it's actually really worth using it for getting it for both of these units. So if you have the resources, I'd recommend doing it for both because like double raid up and fucking Durga deleting everything safely. They're both good things to have. I'm stealing your soul. I can't steal what I already own, Looser. Your soul belongs to me. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me in this really impromptu stream that Erbie pushed me to do because I actually completely forgot I should be doing a video for the SkEvo analysis. But this was pretty sufficient. I don't think I'll make a video for the SkEvo analysis.
Yeah, there's not much to talk about. I think only Zal's skill evolution and this one changed a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's
King
because-
of the Four Heavens is kind of whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't change it almost anything.
All right. Well, thank you for coming out of your shell, Zalgus. I know like how much the sunlight burns your skin, but it's good to. Yeah,
You bribed me.
it's okay, man. Join us in the light. We won't bite too hard. All right. That ends the skill evolution analysis of the stream. Oh, is the stream dying for you? Oh god damn it! I need to see the stream health part. Excellent connection. Loser, I can't help you. It's your side. Anyways, that ends the skill analysis portion. Thanks for joining me, Zalgus
No problem.
and Erbie.
I'll take that, Erbie. Oh, I was about to say take that, Erbie.
Oh, take that, Erbie, just because I said your name first.
Damn it! Ara doesn't consider me his friend. I'm his number 2 now.
Yeah, you'll be number 2 when I face you in speedrunners later.
Wow, rude.
Yeah, we should play League sometime. Maybe not today, because I'm planning to do fucking Gendarme for the next several hours. Ugh.
Several hours of Gendarme. Good luck.
Everyone's favorite event!
You sure you don't want to do the rerun banners?
I really do not, trust me. I mean, what is there to talk about? It's like this fucking...
There's Tsukuyomi there. I'm sure you have a lot to talk about.
Yes,
Oh,
he's,
yeah.
he's like... You know what's fucking weird? Is like he's like one of the few reliable column deleters that is shot range. Like I was looking through everyone's like all the shot units, and then the only like good damage dealers in shot range are like they're all crit or something. Not really reliable. It's kind of fucking ridiculous. So yeah, Tsukuyomi is really perfect for coin scuffles as a result.
Oh, I'm glad I
Now
got
we
it.
have Heracles now.
But then he has his charge on turn 4, which kind of like defeats the purpose of bringing him for coin scuffles. Just so fucking slow.
Yeah, but you can use Heracles 5. Oh,
That we were talking about Heracles 5. He gets his charge in every.
oh wait,
4 turns.
what range is it?
Shot.
Alright.
But we're saying his charge will slow down coin scuffles. You know how it is. Just like you want someone to.
Oh, right.
Like that.
AR that implies CS lock on phase start when.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, fine. We'll just like I'm gonna open those. You guys gotta remind me, but like I can fucking review all these units super quickly in like 5 seconds. All right, Tsukuyomi. He's worth pulling for, definitely. But you know, he's not my favorite body type. So like I already have him. Corporate card. He used to be fantastic, but he's like I don't know.
Not really great. He's not really as great these days. He doesn't really. His main thing was dungeon cheesing, and he can't do that anymore because
level 80 wants to exist. Yeah.
level 80 dungeons kind of have too much HP and also
That's
some shit on
just
it.
Miniaki. I'm sure you can pull him in normal banner, but he like does evasion memes and removes buffs, and he's okay. He was like one of the best flat healers until they actually decided to make skill evos good with Silver Plenty Plus and what was the other one? The other one? Cook Plus. There you go.
Yes.
And then
Hey,
there's
You
like
can just go on the front page of the wiki and all the banners are there. Break and Tetsuya. Tetsuya, do not use Tetsuya.
Unlike some tier lists that say Tetsuya is an S tier unit.
Erbie. I'm not sure if it's a good idea if you call it that. Like that's a bit too.
Don't use Tetsuya.
He's so useless.
We all have our opinions of that tier list. Let's not out ourselves like this where they could share it on the chest.
No, I'm just saying that he's not a good unit. Okay.
I actually, you know, like I actually fully love him because I was like interested in his guts cheese, but I was like, Guts cheese is
Just
shit.
use Zao.
Yeah, Zao exists.
How do you cheese?
And
How do you cheese with him?
You turn scum.
He gets guts on receiving damage at 60%. So
Yeah,
Of course.
it's okay. He doesn't have
The
to.
ultimate cheese.
pair him with Ikutoshi, I guess.
Just use him with Ikutoshi and you win.
Oh, fucking loser. I mean, I'm fine with any buys, but you know what? I have both, so I don't know what to tell you. Both Corp and defense. Why not pull both? Yeah. So other banners. There are other banners, right? Oh, is someone sneezing?
Sorry, that was me.
Dude.
Okay. We haven't talked about the other semester ones. Like,
There's walk
you
on,
wanna-
and it's like
Want to
walking.
talk about break?
yeah, we didn't talk about break.
Break is like remove. No, like he benefits from being debuffed.
He benefits
Yeah.
from being debuffed and then he removes them all and gains a bunch of CP from it or some shit.
So he
Yeah,
actually
it was really
he's good for
it was
specific
really-
challenge quests.
it was really good on that Christmas quests because you had like
A million
enemies on
debuffs and turn every face
million
start.
debuffs.
And-
and then he just had his charge up every time.
And as you saw in Barrison's video, if you follow Barrison, he was also good for stuff like the Jean arc seed quest when when it actually mattered. No one actually does that anymore. But yeah, there's like a bunch of
It's
debuffs for
dead.
that too. Yeah, it's dead.
Um,
And the first new semester stuff are like I don't know, they're not really that worth pulling for. There's like Wakon and there's Wakon and China, right? Oh, yeah, there's more. Avarga, he's a good unit. Don't listen to certain tier lists. I mean, he's not amazing, but he's not a bad unit at all.
He's not a bad unit. I've used it in Valentine Time Slip, and he was really good to move my units around
And he's
and give deal damage to certain enemies there and buff the entire back row.
and immunity to all damage debuffs is like really good. Actually, it's even like particularly for like a below range unit that has like extended horizontal movement. He'd be good at varying it like just when you need that clutch last blow. Which I'm obviously specifically talking about dungeons. He's been very useful for that.
who else?
There's Oz.
Let's not talk about
Let's
Oz.
not talk about Oz.
Let's not talk about Oz.
Oz is still not that great. He pretty much nothing has changed for him, so he wants to take damage, but he only has tenacity to defend himself and a bit of HP, and he has to be moved for it, which isn't great because he doesn't. The move slot can give out a lot more benefit than just tenacity to one unit, and then he'll get Brawn, Berserk, and Vigor if he's lucky, because the proc rates are kind of low. And
I think the vigor is only for allies too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he has to CS to Vigor, so
And it's
he'll
like,
get Brawn.
doesn't he get
just-
like an abysmal like 3 CP per any hit or something? Like what?
He gains. His CS gives him 3 to 6 CP. Wow.
Like Pog Champ.
CP point.
What a game changer.
So yeah,
And-
Oz isn't really that great. He would need a team that can defend him very well, and then he can probably get some decent damage out.
And then there's like other units that benefit from being hit more than him at that point.
Yeah, if you're gonna, I mean, you can build a team around anyone in this game for the most part, so it's not really that much to say. It's not really that big a thing to say. So
Yeah, let's just move on. Oz is Oz. So
let's talk about the
I actually mentioned Oz, the other one. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Zoe.
I think it's I think he means cat.
Yes,
oh,
cat.
oh,
James Bond. I'll
Oh,
say
the
I think
leopard.
it's- I'll say.
Ose.
Jose.
Uh,
Jose.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He spams debuffs that shits on enemy proc rates and damage, and he gives out a bit of attack buff in the form of vigor, which is great.
Why, okay, someone needs to explain why he's like people think he's such a great unit. Like, I don't really get it. He's got 2 skill reducing debuffs, but then at that point just use like bind or skill lock, and then he also has vigor, I guess.
He has vigor.
It's like-
range, but
I think the more important part is the vigor, to be honest, because
Just use leak.
and the CP, I guess, but he can give out vigor pretty reliably since he has sniper range and can hit absolutely everything. So he can do it from anywhere.
Attack buffers aren't many, so I guess that's why.
Okay, so
Yeah,
basically that
I
one's
just
still
find
the
him
same.
useful to slot in for attack buffing, and the dazzle helps since pretty
Yeah, it's
okay,
very strong.
decent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's short-lived. And lastly, in the new banner, we got Algernon, okay, Erita's favorite
Great.
unit.
It's actually really good now, but
Yeah,
he also a suicidal unit.
I mean, that's kind of how he's supposed to play, because he has a
True,
limit.
and it's
Yeah.
also related to more reasons. I think it's nice, but it's also kind of
If you're playing with if you're sorry, go ahead.
you usually I'd say to pair him with at least a healer, because in long fights at least,
Pair him with
because
Zao
he's not
5.
gonna survive. What? Or Zao 5? Yes.
Yeah, Zao 5.
Yes.
Yeah,
Zao 5,
Zao, go
yes.
for the guts. It's like
Go for Zao.
Algernon would be so broken if he had reliable guts on, because like
Oh yeah, he would, because he'd be able to get crit and limit, so there'll be like 16 times damage.
yeah. I did the calculation at some point, but this ages ago. But yeah, it's about 16 times. And
And why doesn't his break apply to his target?
Yes, that's a good question.
That'll be so great.
I don't know.
I guess it's for it's for the guys on the right and left to not come after him after
I guess, but
his
Guess. I mean, that would only apply to like what, shot, thrust, and bloating up front. Actually,
Yeah.
that's most of them.
Yeah.
I think. Okay.
and he could do like 8 times damage if he broke his target. Oh well.
He's already broken enough. But that's not to say that valiant units are good. He's good despite being valiant. Just
Yeah.
let's make
He's
that clear.
Yeah, so he's a decent unit. He attacks pretty well. If you move him, he gains big fat damage especially with his skill evo, because he gains guaranteed crit. So
Yeah, that guaranteed crit is kind of nuts, to be honest.
man, if he weren't valiant, he'd be even better.
Yeah. So
Oh,
fuck
oh.
you, that's the bouncing factor there.
Wow,
Factor.
rude. Balance is not bad. Don't believe in this slander.
How did your team with Zabanya go, Erbie? Did he find something?
It went extremely well.
I'm sure it did.
It went extremely well.
I'm sure it did. All right. And do we really want to talk about the first semester banners? Wakon, Shino, Musashi, all that?
Some units
I don't know.
maybe worth it.
Christine is only good for board wipe means, and at that point, just use someone else who can do it better. Like
Use
Kotaro.
Kotaro.
Yeah, because the rest of her kit is absolutely trash.
Yeah,
So
sure.
do not interact with Christine unless you really want board wipe means, and even then you need a decent SA level on her level,
You
on
just-
her 4-star.
You're just gonna need to like rent out like a whales Christine instead of use your own.
Yeah. I would like to try that actually, but it's too much effort.
Yeah, it is. Just gotta talk to the
And just like
actual Japanese people.
Christine,
And
like Christine, having a full SA Wakan can be really good for crit plus CS me.
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
okay, we got a Thunderbird, which is actually a really good unit still for
Yeah.
coin dailies.
Yeah, it's still relevant.
Evasion, pierce, crit granting, concentration itself.
Very
he does
popular
crit
for
damage.
very popular pick for coin dailies as a result because of both evasion, piercing, and that extended horizontal movement and that lethal damage.
And he's short range at 4-star.
Yeah. The only
And he's also ether, so nothing
Yeah.
resistant.
the only real
outside
issue, of
the
course,
limit.
is the reliability of his damage. It's like
Yes,
neither
crit
of his
is-
both. Like crit is crit, and even concentration isn't like guaranteed either.
Yeah, sometimes if he only procs crit, he won't one-shot, I think.
Yeah, so you
Or
only
the stupid green jack-o'-lanterns probably, but
yeah they're really like beefy for a reason.
they're fucking annoying.
Yeah, so because if you do decide to use Thunderbird, you'll probably need another damage buffer just to make it more reliable.
Yeah.
And also,
Ikutoshi.
okay, yeah, Ikutoshi would be good.
Ikutoshi memes now.
So there's Wakon in the banner, who is just good for one square deleting things. It's just kind of basic to use.
I forget
You
what
can
his
also
3
buff
stars
Braun,
was
I
actually.
think. You can also give Braun to allies.
Does anyone use him as a buffer though? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, most of the time, if you're taking Wakan, you'll be taking him for his ability to delete someone.
Yeah.
Well, not these days, but yeah, he can give Brawn to self and allies at 100% rate, which is actually kind of insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does cost a costly move though, but what you can do.
And he can grant crit plus to allies and himself.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's the big name.
Just use his variant, which is better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. And now we have the last banner, which I can't believe you're actually talking about every single unit. At least it's super casual and like not
Well, I mean, I was joking about it, but
you don't joke with me because I take jokes seriously. You know I do. Anyway, lastly we got let's save the best for last. Your hubby, Shino. So first,
Let's start with Musashi.
Alright. Musashi has that nice Evo that actually makes him stronger. What was it called? Like a chance hitter plus or something?
Chance hitter plus.
Yeah, it's like when he misses, he gets like fucking 50 CP or in a combo or something like that, and just
he can gain combo himself by moving, so he can pretty
100
much CS every other
CP,
turn.
one turn.
so yeah,
he can spam his CS really easily.
Yeah.
Actually a pretty good slash unit.
It also gives him a much needed self buff, a self offensive buff that's not crit plus. It gives him concentration, so that's great.
Yeah, he's a pretty fantastic unit. He's still slash though. Yeah.
Yeah, which is not great. But,
so yeah, Robinson technically benefits from it better just on principle of his range.
It makes it really easy for him to
get that combo miss, I guess.
It makes it really easy for him to get crit plus onto his CS since he can prep it for the next turn or phase. So that's neat.
Yes. Tactics like that. Missing is also part of the game.
There's
shame it's fucking wide slash, so the multiplier is kind of bad.
but he does heal a little bit and give a weak adamantine to everyone for some reason.
I honestly don't know too much about Musashi besides that skill Evo.
Yeah.
Yeah, his CS gives adamantine.
Yes.
So. Someone's actually complaining about their high SA Musashi, and I was thinking that's adamantine spam.
Yeah, it's pretty rare defensive buff, which is really good. So like I don't know why people complain about high SA Musashi on an actually good.
Probably because people don't understand the mechanics behind it. For one.
I must miss that because that sounds like a stupid thing to complain about. And then we have Amatsumaru, whose kit is actually I can't even remember. It's like he has all range.
It's not too bad.
He's I have it open. He's blow range on attack. Apply blowback 2 spaces, 45% to his enemy. On move, concentrate to self 100% or 50%. When attacking, crit to self 20%. When attacking or after attacking, brawl to allies behind target 25%.
I think
CS.
I think the neatest thing about him was like for the longest time he was like the only really reliable brawn bestower. Like that didn't have to move, I guess. But it's such a I wouldn't even call that reliable. 25% is like brawn is such a rare buff. I don't understand why. I don't really have much.
Just use Wakan 5.
Yeah, yes. Just get Wakan 5, obviously.
It's no crit to self, so he can deal some decent damage.
Yeah, he can do some decent damage because he has concentration and crit. And his blow range. His attack stat is kind of low, but yeah, he kind of sucks because you have to move him for his concentration, and you have to hit something for at most a 60% chance to give brawn to. Is it only one ally?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, it's only one ally.
That's pretty terrible. It's 50%. What the fuck? That's such a bad skill. It's honestly speaking, just looking at this kid, like his last 3 skills actually, like anyone else can do it better. Like crit at 20% is not amazing. Concentration at 50%. When he has to move for that, gross. And then brawn. So really, the one thing you'd want to use him for is pretty niche because it's I guess. Like, if you don't have Satago for some reason and you want to push people back 2 squares instead of 1, use Amatsumaru.
I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well just use someone else who can do it at 1 space, but do it at a way longer range, like Ashigara. That would be way better. And he can break, so...
Yeah, well, I'm sure challenge quests will always find a way to give a reason to push people back this many stars instead of just one. But
his kit's the same. His kit's the same at 3-star, so except his CS. So,
and anyways, he's probably the worst out of like.
Oh yeah, he is easily the worst on this banner.
Yeah, not just this banner, but like across all the banners. Well, actually, maybe Christina's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say
that. Okay.
Well,
no comment.
That's debatable. in comparison to all the banners right now, I'd say that's debatable.
well, Christina's also not really useful. Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. Oz exists. All right, so we'll just carry on.
Oh yeah, Oz.
So yeah, and saving the best for last, we got Chino, who is actually like he theoretically looks good with a new skill Evo, but let's hear it from the man himself, Zalgus.
Maybe I should read my strategy page I wrote. No, I won't do that. So Shino used to be one of the worst 5-stars, maybe the worst 5-star, who was kind of supposed to be this bruiser unit, even though he's got the glass cannon element. Don't know what they were thinking there. So he couldn't really do anything. But then they gave him a skill Evo.
Sorry, I was just.
But
Oh no, sorry. Go on.
they gave him a skill Evo, a personal skill Evo. He was in the first wave, which was neat. That lets him do crit level damage on enemies with countdown, and it gives him the ability to inflict countdown once again. Skill seek bait 90%. So that's weird. Anyway, so he can deal crit level damage at really reliable rates. Since he's Shadow and thrust range, he gets a pretty good multiplier from it. And it also makes his CS hit really hard because his CS also implies countdown. So that does an absurd amount of damage. And since he has guts, he can pretty much always take advantage of the countdown, assuming he doesn't die in the interim. But
Yeah.
he can actually deal damage now, so he is no longer the worst 5-star. He's a decent 5-star.
Assuming
It's interesting because like this new like skill paradigm of like after turn 1 then it never applies again. Like LifeWonders is really like acknowledging now that turn 1 is actually very different from other ones. Like people just want to one turn everything, so they're making skills catered towards one turning at this point. And I think it's neat because like fuck prolonged games.
I kind of wish he did a different ailment other than countdown, because countdown itself is kind of a meme ailment. Barely anyone inflicts it, so he can't. And the only ones who do inflict it are at really low rates, like Yasuori, Kusith.
You just want to have like perma countdown advantage.
there's also the fact that a lot of enemies are immune to it.
Yeah, that. So he'll probably not find that much use in it.
There's not that many units immune to countdown and challenge quests because they have like insanely large health anyways.
Yeah.
But at least those generic skills of immunity include countdown a lot of time.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I can't. But he's okay.
He's okay. That's my thing, Zalgus. You're not allowed to say that. It's my thing. I think he's really cool. But yeah, if the moment another unit exists that can reliably bestow countdown, Shino will just by principle like exponentially increase in utility.
So that won't be happening anytime soon.
I mean, the fucking Kotaro exists who can delete boards every turn. It's like, and countdown isn't that game breaking. Let's be honest. So I'm sure there'll be there'll be a unit one time that exploits it. Just watch.
I don't think it is that broken, to be honest, because it's you have to wait for the next turn to truly benefit from it, and at that point, why don't you just one-shot them?
And it's 20,000 damage. It's like you regularly can deal like 10,000 damage nowadays, anyways, at least with a proper setup, right? And like 20,000 is like it's not uncommon to reach that height either. So you can do that with normal lethal damage instead of just like this, like like baby non-lethal like status damage.
All right, charm.
I guess it's fixed damage, so
I've been reading
it bypasses evasion.
Oh, and he has charm immunity, so like sorry Zalgus, sorry loser, but
Yeah,
his heart
he's
will
taken.
Yeah,
his heart will not go on.
Yeah, his heart will not go on. Whatever the song's like. All right, sorry. Let's
Charm immunity is kind of a meme since not that many units inflict it, but it's useful when it's useful.
Yeah,
which is
challenge quests.
what can be said a lot.
Challenge quests will
Skill.
inevitably use charm regularly.
And then you can take
Mostly
Shuten.
on Valentine's.
Yeah.
It's okay, he can charm me instead.
That's cute. Zalgus being cute on stream. Ah! All right. Let's. Sorry, we kind of completely ignored the chat for a good while. Let's scroll.
Yeah, I completely forgot about
Someone,
it.
someone said,
It
I
was-
was looking at the skill set.
someone said something about the fashionista variants.
I feel so bad for ignoring. Okay,
don't.
let's start with Lucer here.
There's a lot of chat.
When Vestal calling him out for my forcing children into slave labor. I mean, I'm not gonna confirm or deny that. Why didn't you talk about Chino yet? We just did, you bitch. I mean, this was like 5 minutes ago. Algernon Erasure, we talked about him. Ikutoshi buff. Sorry, does someone else want to read these comments out loud? Everybody go.
I'm just
I don't
scrolling
even
through trying to
know
find something
at
interesting.
which comment you are right now.
Okay, Zalgus, just like read them out loud, and even if they're not interesting, just like skip them or whatever.
Where do you want me to go from?
Mystic Noir says Ikutoshi buff makes him like Duo, but as moveset that can also apply pressure.
Average is smelly.
Average is... He smells good. Okay.
It smells like banana. Let's not talk about yeah. Let's not talk about Oz.
Yeah, good idea. Too bad lemon is only useful in high intelligence.
I
Well,
wouldn't say that.
I mean, even at base, it's still a 2 times attack buff, which is fine.
like-
No
it's
reason
like-
not to have it.
It's like basically everyone is 2 times. Every buff is like basically 2 times, except for nourishment.
Yeah.
For some baffling reason.
Well, besides like the crit line, that's crit. Yeah,
That's why
Oz,
everyone has nourishment.
Oz variant. When's the next variant? I wonder. Actually, when is the next ban? It's probably around April.
Mid-April, end April probably.
That's gonna be fun.
We're
Let's
gonna have new semester at the start of the month, assume.
imagine a new semester happening when everyone's still in quarantine. Anyway.
It's COVID semester.
19 new units to feature the COVID virus. Something as
I want
tasteless.
new cards.
Okay.
I also want new cards already. Just wanted to squash. Use Katara. Yes, use Katara.
Use Kotaro, yes, you have the right idea. In Harmonic, he said Jack to Jack, and actually that's someone I know in real life. Finally, thank fucking god he decided to join my stream, you bitch. Good to see you, person who I will not name. Alright.
She knows skill Evo is amazing. Well, I don't have him, so I can't test that.
Oh, right. Didn't you, like, spend, like, fucking 400 stones or something?
In total, I probably spent over 500 stones and over 40 tickets.
Everyone,
And
F in the chat for my man Zalgus.
I got in total. That's like over my 2 accounts, and on one I got Gabriel 5 and Kengo 5, which is whatever. I don't care. And the other one I got Tsukuyomi, which could be neat, but it's the wrong shadow.
Oh, like no, Tsukuyomi 3?
I got
As in Shino and Tsukuyomi are both
Oh,
shadows.
right. Yeah.
I was like, that's not the right shadow.
I was like, that's not the 5 shadow one. Fuck it off. Sorry,
I'm
Erbie.
not sure his fashionista variant has a.
yes.
That's Wakan.
Erbie, did you have something to say? Erbie? Yo,
Erbie!
I didn't have much to say.
Erbie! Stop ghosting out. Alright, it's your turn to speak up because apparently you're like smoking or something. Smoking weed. Go. So
No, fashionista Wakan cannot provide brawn, so it is just a Wakan thing or vanilla thing.
what he does provide is like crit left and right and like ardor every 3 turns.
He provides crit and ardor.
And glint every... Is that 3 turns or 2 turns? It doesn't really matter. I don't know.
After 1 turn, then every 2. So yeah, no brawn from him. So it, I guess the most reliable person is vanilla Wakan type. Immunity to charm. Yeah.
Can hit a lot of targets, but
Alright.
it also has
Yeah, Luther's Lethan. Oh no.
Well, okay. Erbie, can you read the rest of the comments? Because like even like not speaking enough, I need to hear your sexy voice. Go, Erbie. So we yeah, just start off where Luther was like, I don't know.
There's not a lot of.
Yeah, there's not really that much interesting left
Yeah.
to read.
Okay.
There's.
Just
Calm
hear
down.
me.
Yeah, I think it's over. I think the only thing there is to say is bye.
Okay. All right, bye, Luther. Even though that goodbye was like ages ago and you're not here anymore. And
Yes, I'm arts, dude.
thanks for joining the chat, guys. It was really fun to have you both here.
Yeah,
Super
likewise.
Unit is a multi-purpose unit. Yeah.
What multi-purpose?
Crit Crystal
Buff.
and
Crit Crystal
and reflect
weakness.
people.
And yeah, reflect.
Yeah.
But what? Just use treat.
Fucking Erbie. Alright, yeah,
Limited.
alright, we're done the stream because fucking Erbie's like selling his treatment propaganda again.
Yes.
I need to make sure my generous viewers are not being tainted by these like scandalous lies.
He's trying his limited anyway, so.
Alright,
Fix your mic.
You are on the list.
alright, guys, it's literally just 3 skill evos and for some reason 4 banners. Like, get out of my face. I mean, let's good like proper goodbyes. I actually have to stream Gendarme now.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Thanks.
Sure, that'll be interesting.
It'll be interesting to, I don't know, the people who like watching a shit show go down. Anyways,
I hope you at least
I think it's
I
filled
hope you
with
at least
euphemisms.
pre-farm.
did I what? Pre-farm?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did.
Or you're just going through the story.
Just the story, yeah. Because
Oh,
like
oh.
I like the quests I already did in the past events.
The story is not. It's not as bad as it circles around.
Okay, good. Because I
It's just
remember
kind
how
of
much.
nonsensical, I think.
I mean,
Yes,
it's
there are more nonsensical stories.
Yeah, but those were more gripping and didn't involve Durga, who is actually kind of unlikable.
well, I'll have to be the judge of that. No spoilers. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
Well, I mean, we already knew Durga was unlikable anyway.
I didn't like her at first, but she seemed like okay.
She's not as bad. At least by the ending of this event.
Yeah, it's
got
character
higher
development, but she's when you only read a short summary by Rue, who did I think he didn't like it. This event.
I
so he
remember
did
reading
a
the summary. It was
short
very like
summary.
rushed. It was just like 2 pages
Yeah.
or 3 pages long or something.
Yeah, and it basically gave the impression Durga was a huge bitch.
Well,
This is why I trust the official PlayStation. Alright, can we like not make this goodbye last another century?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, I'll see you guys on the server, alright?
Okay, I'll
alright.
see.
Herbie,
Later.
Herbie's channel is in the description, and Zalgus, if his channel actually had content, I would have linked it to, but
I do not feel the need to link my channel.
one day,
I
one
probably
day.
won't. I probably won't list them
Alright,
unless I make like a different channel to deposit them on.
well, one day Zalgus will open his heart to everyone, but until then, go check out Herbie's channel instead. Alright guys, I'll see you on the server.
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Okay, thank God, those losers are gone now. I can close the Discord thing, and then we can start streaming Gendarme. Yeah. Right, time to switch to my phone. This might take a second. Yeah, so, whatchamacallit, join the server if you want to have some wacky, tacky, Looney Tunes hijinks with those guys. They're pretty fun. Let's see. I'll just start setting up the stream now. Give me a moment. Same shark, separate shark, same shark. Should be... What's this? And where is the intermission screen? There it is. Let's change the text to yeah, that should be fine for now. Sorry guys, give me a moment. It's just technical difficulties. There you go. And you can close that. There you go. Alright. I haven't been voice acting in a while. How's the sound balance for it? You guys who decided not to leave me all alone. Hey Brian. You missed the analysis portion, but now we're going to the story portion of the Great Gendarme. I'll be finishing the first 3 chapters as well as the prologue. It's like apparently 7 chapters. Ugh. Somehow we talked for a straight hour about 3 fucking skill evolutions. Not sure if that was the worst time or not, but it is what it is. Let's see. I'm just worried about the sound. Everything sounds good, right, Brian? I'm just gonna assume that's yes. Alright, let's begin. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know that you can hear me. So this is a sequel to the event that was re-released last year. What was it called? I think it's a sequel anyways to Black Snow on the Hot Spring Mountain. Something like that. It's a Cherno event, but this is the Durga event. And it features Zao again. Zao was actually released in that first event with his free 3-star and 4-star that you could purchase from the shop. But in this one, Zao actually has like his own variant that you have to like spend actual stones for, and his own banner. And we just finished the analysis. I'm not exactly sure if it's really worth pulling for at all. But if you do have Zao, then having his new skill evolution with a perpetual guts cheese is nice. It's because like guts is basically just as good as evasion in terms of like surviving deaths constantly. Alright, let's begin this. Echoing in your ears, your own breath and heartbeat. Shit. The wind rushing by, and the cheers of the spectators. The finish line is in sight. No runners are in front of you. Durga is far in the lead. With an unrivaled speed, Durga finishes first. What speed! Durga, a second year at Yogi Academy, wins the 100-meter dash of the decathlon. Let's not forget, folks, this is a relentless competition where athletes are ranked by their total scores across 10 different events over 2 days. Durga's win is going to be very advantageous since the 100-meter dash is the very first event of this competition. First place on first day, first place in first event. Yeah, I did it! I'm number 1! Well, there's no surprise in that, but this sensation is really addictive. Alright, I'm going to win every event. I'll run the fastest and jump and throw the farthest. Congratulations! You're as good as I say! That was a good match! Holy shit, my female voices are completely out of whack right now. Good match? How? Well... You lost, right? How can a lost match be a good one? I'm sorry, I don't really get it. Oh, of course! It was a good match for me, the winner! Now I get it! Wow. Kinda stuck up in Ichi. Yep, it was a flawless match. I was way ahead of everyone else. Are you saying there's no value in a lost match? Yeah, obviously. I compete to win, so... Who cares about the lost match? Oh, you probably don't have many friends, do you? And she just walks out of there. What? How dare you? You're just jealous because you lost. Ugh. Forget it. I shouldn't listen to the grumblings of a loser. I know those backbiting losers won't change their minds. They'll start treating me differently when I come first in every event. Everyone always does, and that's not about to change. So, I gotta keep winning. I gotta win every event. Makanai, I can't lose. Or else, Alright, beginning the prologue of hopefully something that is not gonna make me lose my mind. It's been a while since we've been able to relax like this. The sun is so warm, it's making me sleepy. Spring has sprung, huh? You always start nodding off after a meal regardless of the season. You are right, though. It has been a while since we had such a nice afternoon. Only days ago, we were trembling in the winter cold, but now it's so warm out. See, those days seem like but a dream. Your muscles are right away, Ryota. Oh, you sound like Kengo. I really hope you don't start looking like him next. Oi! Hey, what's that supposed to mean? Jeez, I can't believe you're so careless. Who knows when another battle will break out? It could be tomorrow. Actually, I wish something would actually happen. I'm gonna be out of shape from all this standing around. Spring, huh? That means... Allergies? Achoo! Don't remind me. Just thinking about it is making my nose itch. You have allergies? That sounds tough. Heck, just looking at the pictures of flowers must be triggering. Oh, they said the T word. Not to mention... Oh, don't say it, Ryota. Don't say it! Wait! No, I meant grass! Pictures of grass! Huh? Flowers and grass. So you mean like pictures of Mao? Kango! Silence! What's wrong with you? Shouting like all of a sudden. Whew! That was a close one. He would have come running for sure. Exactly. I don't want to be dragged out into the wilderness, especially during this season. So if you guys don't realize what they're referencing right now, they're talking about Zhao, who in the very first event they said the word mountain, and then he came running in and forced the protagonist into the mountaineering club, as well as forced himself on him. Anyways, go on. The price of allergy medicine doesn't help either. I prefer to enjoy the way spring changes my daily surroundings. When I think of spring, I picture the warm sunlight, seasonal events, graduation, and the new school year. How does he sound? And mountains! That's the he was supposed to say, okay. He's here! Oh, it's been a while. This would be like a Polish accent, right? Wonderwagel! It sure has been a while. Have you been climbing lately? Impossible! Why are you here, Zhao? We took extreme caution not to speak of mountains. Don't look so surprised. When you think of spring, you think of mountains. Even if you didn't use the specific word, you're practically talking about mountains, right? That's too much of a stretch! Don't be so picky. Details like that are so trivial compared to the magnificent mountains. While it is true that I used to have no interest in anything but mountains, I've expanded my horizons to other things as well. So even when you're not directly talking about mountains, if the subject is similar, I will be joining the conversation. Yeah, the Halloween music is pretty nifty. The main issue with the Halloween music is the loop is too short, so it gets exhausting quickly. He's evolved! His emergence rate has gone higher. I guess self-censorship doesn't work anymore. Curses. We are so naive. Mountains are great in spring. The flowers are full of beauty. The animals full of life. And the vegetables full of flavor. It's the perfect season. Not to say that every season doesn't have its own particular appeal, of course. Spring is special though, because just by having fun climbing, you can win prizes! What was... Sorry, give me a moment. I'm forgetting my hotkey to mute shit. I don't want to hear you guys cough every single time. I need to time my mute's better. What did I set for it? What did I set for it? It was... Holy crap. Madonna's... Mic. Okay. I literally can't find the mute feature. I guess I'll just press it manually. Oh, it's it's a dash thing. All right, let's do this. Prizes. Prizes. Is there a race of some sort? No, that'll be happening on Christmas. Fashionista event. Christmas event is a hard second. Your favorite event? Is that what you're talking about? Not sure. Correct. A sports tournament in the style of a race. To be exact, it'll be the competition to see who can climb to the top the fastest. The dwarf who hooks me up with part-time work is hosting the event, and I'm going to be helping out as a safety advisor. Part-time work? Dwarf? I think I know who you're talking about. I bet my Sanjila friend. He's a cool guy. And Bry's a cool guy. Don't look so suspicious. Here, take a look at this flyer. Let's see. Mountain climbing tournament. First one up the top wins a grand prize. I never thought you would agree with racing on a tournament. I imagined you'd take the exact opposite stance. To be honest, I did feel reluctant at first, but the dwarf told me that some friendly competition would be good for my motivation. I do not know how to do a Polish accent. Wonderwagel! He also said that there would be things only one can see through this year's competition. I never looked at it that way. I realized I shouldn't make blind assumptions. Okay. So I decided to take part as an associate organizer and competitor. I see Anvari's been making good use of his silver tongue. Even though this is a race, the safety measures are flawless. I climbed up ahead of time and secured the safest route. It's not exactly mountain climbing. I'd say it's more like jogging along a slightly rocky path. So it's going to be less hiking and more skyrunning, am I correct? Oh wait, that was Shiro, whatever. Whoa, I didn't expect you to know that term. I see you're proficient in mountain knowledge too, Shiro. Yeah, there's an idiot I know who goes to mountains occasionally for his training, so I can't help but pick it up. Hey, did you really know someone like the fucking Kengo? I'm 100% sure he's talking about you. You wanna fight, Shiro? Cause I'm ready to beat your ass. No, stop it, Kengo. Cool it. Be cool, okay? Zao, skyrunning is a dangerous sport. I've heard that the hasty climbing with little equipment can lead to serious injuries. Do not worry. It won't be that difficult, of course. I chose a rather gentle route. There won't be much danger. Anyway, what exactly is the big prize? Zao, do you know anything about it? Could it be an all-expense-paid trip to the hot spring, including fancy meal courses? Fancy course meals? Ah, I knew you would be curious, Ryota. Fine, I will tell you. The winning team of the tournament will be rewarded with a year's supply of protein shakes for everyone on the team. Just how much is a year's supply? Yeah, I think I'll pass. Not only that, I also prepared weight training equipment and climbing equipment. Everything an athlete would want. With a fun climb in addition to fabulous prizes, no one will be able to help but love the mountains. Everyone will realize the true appeal of climbing mountains. So how about it? Aren't you ready to get climbing? His solidity skills have gone up too. I guess you don't twist arms anymore. I'm actually kind of tempted. Does the prize also include a wrist roller and training rope? Because if it does, it sounds pretty interesting. Alright, let's do it, Aiba! We've dashed the mountains before. We can win this easy. Absolutely not, Kingo. You cannot enter. You would be on your own, Arson. Why not? How come I'm not allowed to, but Ayrton is? You had the lowest score in math quiz the other day. This is always the same excuse they go back to. Sundance might be a bit loud. I'm gonna move this back a bit. There you go. If you got a similar score on the placement test, you'll be locked up for studying, just like you were during Christmas. Ugh. I really hope it won't come to that. Right? Sorry, Zhao, but I'll have to babysit him while he studies. Oh, I thought Chernbog would be more comfortable if he had friends participating. Chernbog? Yeah, you know Chernbog joined Mountain Club right after transferring to our academy, right? I was so used to climbing solo, I didn't know what to do when a new member joined. So, I decided to include this climbing tournament as part of our club activities and make it his climbing debut. He'll be competing against complete strangers, though. I was hoping someone familiar could join him. I'm starting to feel bad. So this was all of our concern for his club member. Still. It wouldn't hurt to go. Crap, he's staring at me. Yeah, when it comes to things like this, the one to count on is Ayrton. Don't look at us like that. We feel bad putting you in this position like this again, but can't you go for Chernobog's sake? Right then, your participation will certainly reassure him. I still can't put down Zhao's voice. Now we have 3 members. I bet Chernobog will be thrilled. Good luck. Be careful not to injure yourself, Ayrton. Tell me about it when you return. Raceback is always welcome too. Say, not Oiban. Aibo, if you don't plan on using the training equipment, mind if I snag it? Ugh, I wanted to win it myself. Why do I have to study? Alright, I'll bring you presents, Hirota. Let's go get desserts when you're back. Sweets taste even better after exercise, right? Have no fear! I will have the 2 of you safely and quickly up the peak in no time. I can assure you that. Oh, so I'm sure I can trust you and your mountainous body. And so you'll end up registered in the all too fishy sounding mountain climbing tournament. The mountain range is, of course, collided. What awaits you there? Be it trouble or romance. Hopefully romance. Only the mountains will know. Should put up some tunes just in case, because these loading times are infamously long for whatever reason. But start with this game music, sure. Let's just switch that up to the next one, please. Next, please. Wonderful! Didn't they like localize that to something else? Mountaineering! I'm pretty sure that's what they localized it as in the Black Snow and Hot Spring Mountain event. Mountaineering! Wonderful! Wonderful! If you could, I would be like, excuse me, Shiro, who is the Guildmaster? Yeah, that is what I thought. Come on, Kengo, you're coming with me. I mean, the protagonist is too nice for that, because like he doesn't want him to fail. Mountaineering! I mean, they're both catchy. Watervago is just like stupid as fuck, but Mountaineering is also stupid. Didn't Reem said that Wandervago actually doesn't mean anything? It's just a thing he yelled for no reason. Oh, music. Alright, let's pause this music. Episode 1. Makanai Ichiban desu. I'm number 1. Alright. It is the morning of the tournament, and you stand in front of a lodge at the foot of the mountain. Many various sports teams are gathered to try and win the grand prize. Don't be so imprudent to Zhao Senpai. So... How's... I'm trying to remember what his voice line sounds like. Mara Mara. Something like that. So, this is the climbing tournament. I cannot help but be in awe of the number of attendees. Nervous? Yes. I'm still not comfortable among crowds. I have no experience with tournaments as a club activity. Due to the nature of the prize, it looks like the most competitors are from Yoyogi Academy, or sports teams from other schools, which are not named because our budget does not account for that. Well, even as an organizer, I can't help but be surprised to see the actual number of participants. Wonderful. They must be longing for the treasure beyond the peak. There were many who saw treasures on my mountain as well. Such as my ass. I'm not really interested in a prize though. No, it's Ikutoshi. What does he sound like? What the fuck, I don't know. I have no idea what he sounds like. Yo, it's been a while. Getting into trouble again, Arson? Kinda, sorta. That's something what I say a lot. Ikutoshi, you ready racing today too? Something like that. I'm just waiting for the reception to start. You must be a friend of my heroic one. If it is not the prize you are after, then why do you climb? No reason. I'm just kinda doing it. It's nothing big, but I've been trying out different types of training these days. Yeah, trainer bug certainly is cute. Cutie patootie. Cute pink truck. I haven't done mountain climbing before, so I thought maybe I'd gain something from trying it. Ah, yes, I like your attitude. You'll figure out while you climb that there's much to gain from the mountains. I cannot take that accentuation seriously, but I don't know what else to use for his voice. Who is this weirdo? Why do you always attract the suffocating types? Amen, Miku. It seems like you're all by yourself. You know it's required that you'll be in teams, right? Teams? Oh, yeah, that's no problem.
There you are, Ikutoshi! I finally found you!
Damn, that was quick. I can get rid of this kid.
I was surprised to see you step away so quickly. This is a punishment for being distracted by the crowd, right? Ikutoshi, I learned so much from you yet again. I promise I'll keep my eyes on you at all times from now on.
God, I don't like Ikutoshi at all. Jeez.
Barbecue.
I tried to lose you because you're annoying. Also, could you turn it down low? Everyone on this mountain can hear you. So, you're his teammate. Something like that. It's more of a numbers thing. Ah, so you've only lost your teammate.
Sir, I heard Ikutoshi would be challenging the mountain, so I decided to accompany him.
I wanted to come alone, but they said it was a team tournament. I haven't been in Ikebukuro lately, so it was hard to find someone to ask. Then all of a sudden, this one volunteered. So, I couldn't really be picky. Yeah, it's much stiffer to climb in teams if you're not used to mountain climbing. Mountains are filled with dangers after all. Falling rocks, slipping, sudden changes in weather. Mountain sickness. It's easy to get injured if you're not careful. Wonderful. If you're not mobile, a partner can call for help. Chill. I'm not gonna break the rules. If I know you were coming though, I would have asked if I could. What was that? Nothing. Mind your own business. Anyway, if we're gonna race against each other, then I don't plan on losing to you, Arison. Let's get going, Kagutsushi. If you're coming to me, you better not get lost. Like you did 3 seconds ago, because I tried to lose you.
Sir, I follow you to the edge of the world, Ikutoshi.
He acts all annoyed, but he's acting like a big brother. Yes, it's important that they're friends. Our force is vital in forming a strong team. I see. This is a learning experience. You cannot merely climb alongside each other. Well, we should all get registered too. Let's head to the reception lodge. Bully the bug child. Bully child! Eva's voice.
This one?
Hey, this is cheating. No, it's not. A thug stands in front of your group at the reception lodge. Nah, man, this is straight up cheating. Why does Shuten get a variant but I don't? Even though I have more fan art than Shuten. Your name was on the handout. An organizer taking part in your own race, you're basically announcing the whole tournament you don't bend the rules. Well, about that Shuten thing, like, I'm sure you wouldn't have wanted to be his variant anyways, because he's the worst unit matter. And also... Oops, someone figured it out. Oops, oh, whoops, I didn't realize you were going straight into Gendarme playthrough. You've been exposed, lazy tune it out. Now everyone knows who you are. Just announcing to the world that you're the same person. Is it common for staff to cheat? I don't intend to cheat, but I am in a position to easily do so. I knew someone might point it out, but I don't know what to say now that someone actually has. Obviously, everyone else might let you fool them. But Shuten would never stand for this. Right, Shuten? What do you do with these fools? Don't get ahead of yourself, Ibaraki. Calm down a little. Cut him some slack. He's on the staff, but we're in the same grade for stars. Besides, he's carrying more than everyone else, and his teammates are all rookies. He hasn't got much of an advantage in my eyes. Also, I know Zhao. He won't use his advantage to cheat. He's loyal and true to his word. Isn't that right, Zhao? Of course! I swear I won't take part in any cheating. I believe you. Let's do this fair and square then, yeah? Good to see you, Shuten. Hey! It's been a while, Arison. I guess you're in this too. You only need to as well, yeah? I'm not planning on losing, though. The team is counting on me to win. Makanai? We won't hold back once the race starts. Isn't that right, team? The Shinjuku Academy Baseball Club members here in answer to Shuten. Sounds like you're ready to give it your all. Bring it on, then. I, too, came here to win today. I'm looking forward to it. Let's have a good race. Oh, it's Cutie Bear! Ashigata! Cute. Let me grab the movies. Anyways, what does he sound like? She's stupid! Something like that. Tanashina! Hey! Looks like you're about to have a grand old time out here! What are y'all talking about? I have no idea what Kima sounds like. Ashigure, don't be rude. I think they're in the middle of something. What does he say? Ore no gutsu! He's always been barging in like this. There's nothing rude about it. What's wrong with talking to my friends? Never thought I'd be called for talking to my friends. I think I'm gonna cry. Yes, of course this person's Greece. He's drawn by fucking Kinoshijiro, aka our Lord and Savior. It's not like you're having a party anyways. Who the hell are you? Anyway. I said anyways, so I was like, who knows? What? You never heard of the famous high school sumo wrestler Ashigura? Sumo? Shooting? You know this idiot? Oh yeah. I met him at the hot spring. Well, give me what? Yeah, he's funny, but he's cute too. Oh yeah, I met him back at the hot spring. Hey, it's been a while, Ashigura. Looking cute today. Right? This is my favorite brand. Maybe you recognize it. The shirt and shorts are our PE clothes, so Golden and the others all wear the same brand. What about my tummy? What was I supposed to do? They don't have my size. Wait, let's take a look. He's so cute. Oh my god. Let me squish my face in it. The face of the best version is when Alp is sit face. Sit face has a different connotation, but I'm sure Alp kind of does have face that you want to sit on. Anyways, sorry, he's always like this, Harrison. What? Always like what? Huh? Spit it out, Gunzo. Oh, I give. I won't be able to compete if you break up my back. Impressive! You are the Yoyokoki Academy Dream Team.
That's right, we're strong. We'll take and share that grand prize.
Shiguro is from the Sumo Club, and I'm from the Rugby Club. I'm in the base. Fucking. Too many similar voices, high school student voices, all sound the same. I'm in the baseball club. I'm always on the bench, though, so you told me to make myself useful. You three are always together, huh? You weren't group based on your clubs?
We're not always together.
I invited someone else at first. Yeah, initially it was just the two of us. Kimo kept repping the baseball team and me repping the rugby team.
But then that sucker bailed me in a week before the tournament.
Fuck on.
Hey, I was looking for you, Shigura.
Imagine doing sports other than track or running. Like water sports? Okay. That mountain climbing board's invited me to. I'm really so sorry, but an important job just came in. I have to take care of it, of my duties as club president.
I'm so bummed I can't go with you.
Gunzo and Kimo are going as well, right? How awesome it would be if have been to look at the starry skies with you, Kima, and Gunzo from the mountain peak.
Don't worry though, even if we are worlds apart, our spirits will always be connected.
Gotta get that go-go music.
It sounded so stupidly innocent that I couldn't get mad. I always ended up getting embarrassed when I talked to Wakan Tonka. Yeah, he's one weird dude.
He has such a major unrequited crush for him that he doesn't fully understand. Now I just meant the fact that the Yoyogi Fuks are spread out in their disciplines, I suppose. I digress. Go-go music hot. Yeah, for sure it is. Yeah, they got as much reps as possible because, you know, that's, you know, this game, as diverse as the phrase are, it's also, they gotta diversify their humans too. And there's apparently people fetishize different sports. I don't know how it works, but sports is a fetish. I'm not a fetish. It's a kink. One time, I asked him if he had a special someone, and he told me that everyone was special to him. Gunzo's just fucking freaking out internally right now. He wasn't dodging my question. I actually think he meant it. What a strange guy. Gunzo? He's like, God damn it! He likes everyone! Well, you know, it's a pretty far out there fetish for me. When was the last time I did sports? Fucking years ago. No, sir, I'm just like, the only sport I do is sport where you see how long you can lie in bed for as long as possible.
What's wrong, Gunzo? You look really scared right now.
He's just like mentally breaking down.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm not mad. I've just been single for the last 70 years, but it's fine. I'm used to it. Oh no, Gunzo! Gunzo! Oh,
he's so... Is that why he dislikes him? Because he actually loves Lakan? Like, he's like head over heels for him because of the attention, but then just like... and then just like accentuates his anxiety about being single. Jeez.
Why are you smiling, Chernobog? Oh, my apologies, Al. I couldn't help but admire this cheerful atmosphere. I never imagined a day when I could look at a treasure-seeking mountain climber so peacefully. As a former Dark Lord who used to dwell on a mountain, I couldn't help but feel a bit emotional. It's funny, but I was just thinking the same thing. Just look at everyone gathered on the mountain. My heart fills with joy when I think that soon we'll start climbing together. Why not? It's no big deal. You guys suck.
Here comes Durga.
Huh? Is there some kind of trouble?
There's a crowd forming around the reception area. Let's go take a look.
Yeah, I'm sort of in charge after all.
You reach the reception area to find Invari arguing with a girl. The girl, covered head to toe in tiger pattern fur, leans onto the reception desk with her tail sticking straight up. It's immediately obvious from her muscular body that she is a trained athlete.
How come I can't take part myself? I want a real explanation. Because it's part of the rules. How many times do I have to tell you? Two or more participants on a team are required as part of the safety measures. Seriously, read the guidelines. I don't care if you hurt yourself, but I don't want to be the one to pay the price for it. Who cares? There's gonna be others on the way anyways. What difference does it make? Please! I woke up really early tonight just so I could get number 1 on my bib. The rule stands. No teammate, no entry. Gotcha, Dave. I'm on my knees here. Whoa, a bit too fast, Durga. And you're gonna brush me off? You heartless Scrooge. Scrooge, you flatter me. I've been a miser my entire life. Sounds like trouble. Sounds like trouble. What's going on here? Oh, Zao. It's exactly what it looks like. This one wants to enter by herself. That's no good. I made it the rule specifically so that nobody could do that. I've heard that a million times, but I really want to enter this race. I can take care of myself. I'm sorry. I entirely understand your feelings, and for that reason, I can't allow it. Ugh, you gotta be kidding me. Can't you form a team? Don't you have any friends who can race with you? I don't know anyone here. What a transparent lie. I heard a ruckus, so I came down here. Hey! If it ain't Durga from the track and field team. Ashigura! You know her? Do I know her? She's a second year at the school. Ain't that right, Gunzo? Yep, she's in my class. What are you doing here, Durga? Gunzo? Well, this is, I get it. No one picked you to be on your team, huh? This one is famous for her athletic abilities. But she's more infamous for hurting everyone's feelings, since she doesn't care about anyone else when it comes to the competitions. Ugh, that's... so she got television. Something no. Hey, she's right in front of you! You're so insensitive, Ashigura. I mean, sure, she's always by herself, but still. Yeah, that was a pretty mean thing to say. Sure, we're not in the same sport, but I know how it feels to have to pitch without a catcher. What's the matter with you all? I mean, okay, I did say a bit too much, but... Well, you brought it on yourself. That's what you get for being mean to others. I'm not mean. I just don't want anyone dragging me down because of a stupid team. Plus, if I climb on my own and win, then next time everyone will want to be on my team. I'm taking on this tournament to show everyone what I'm made of. I'm not a loner. I'm simply choosing to participate by myself. I understand. I hear your reasons, but the rule stands. I cannot change the requirement for at least one teammate. In the worst case scenario, it could save your life. Ugh. Okay, I get it. Pitch without a catcher. However, there is no maximum limit to the number of participants on a team, so I have a suggestion. How about you join my team? What? Really? As long as my teams agree, that is. I have nothing to protest. New acquaintances would be welcomed. Thank you, Chernobog. How about you, Arthur? She's cute, and she's fluffy. What? Cute? Fluffy? Okay. I mean, I do put as much care into my fur as I do my physique. You're pretty cool for noticing that. I mean, she is cute, not gonna lie, but like, fucking, her hair is the best part, but she's covering it with her arms. Like, seriously, show that hair, it's gorgeous. I do appreciate the offer, since I can't participate on my own. But like I said, I really hate it when people drag me down. So first things first. I have to test to see if you're a worthy team for me to join. Jeez, Ford. Durga opens the app and creates a battle zone. What? Right here? Right at the trailhead? If that's what she desires, then so be it. I, Chernobog, will satisfy your urge for battle. I have a bad feeling about this. What? That's so rude! You're just being nice to you! Well, I can kind of see why she wouldn't want to team up with someone she isn't compatible with. She really is a big pain in the ass, I've heard. Go on, twist her arm, Marathon. Ha! In your dreams! Bring it! I forgot to mention this, but I'm pretty strong. Get ready for it. And then the battle sequence that you won't see because I already did the battles in the past events. I'm already tired of this one. It's been 40 minutes, holy shit. Up time is 1 hour and 50 minutes. Exhaustion. But we must press on. Oh, alright. I wanted to see our slaving his Kotaro. You can watch me play with Kotaro after this is done, up to chapter 3. Because honestly, I'm still gonna do dungeons after this. Even though it's like it's gonna extend the stream by yet another hour. But whatever. Everything's indoors anyways. Might as well. Thanks for joining my stream by the way, Toto. And hope you're having a good time. Ooh, didn't mean to do that. Oh boy. Where are my emojis at? Give me some emojis. There you go. Oh wait, starting. Alright, let's just. Haha! Take that, Durga! You didn't do anything. You were just standing there and watching. You don't get it, Gunzo. They won because I cheered for them. When you have a problem with somebody, you have to go head to head with them to get closer. Where do you get this stuff from? Oh, whoops, I unmuted. Let's just, there we go. Well, that was a surprise. I wasn't expecting her to charge us all of a sudden. Still, she's full of energy. I can tell she's ready to climb the mountain. Oh, so you like her. Ah, I was so close. How could I lose? Wait, I didn't lose. That was just a test. Yep. Well, I give you all a pass. Not bad at all. Okay, I'll join your team. If I'm joining you though, we're aiming for the top. There you have it, Dwarf. Add Durga to the team if you would. You better not hold me back here. Remember that I'm only doing this out of necessity. You should seriously be more careful about what you say. Ah, see, you're talking to the best mountaineer in Tokyo. Zhao Gongen himself. What? What? Gongen? Do they know them? Wait, you mean Zhao Gongen? The one they called the mountain demon of Shinjuku? It's really him? What? Huh? Mountain demon? Zhao, you're a demon? No, I've never heard of anything like that. Oh, wait, you are kind of demonic. What? You didn't know Zhao? Everyone in our school is terrified of you. Yeah, it's not just our school, but all the students outside of Shinjuku call you that. They all talk about the mountain demon of Shinjuku. I had no idea. Since when? Mountain demon! Such an impressive nickname, Zhao. Shut up, dwarf. Zhao? What is it, Durga? Nickname or not? I'm so sorry I was acting like that. I don't even know you. Oh, that? I don't mind it at all. But I want to set things right. Don't worry about it. I know someone far more disrespectful than Shut the fuck up, Zhao. Shut the fuck up. Isn't that right, Arson? You only get the respect you deserve. I'll show you disrespectful. See? I'm already over it. Really? Okay then. Oh, that doesn't mean I'm planning to get all buddy on buddy though. We're on the same team, but only so I can be in this race. I'll still get to the finish line before you. Because if I beat the Mountain Demon, then there'll be proof that I'm the best mountain climber in Tokyo, right? Well, that's, I'm sure I can't be the best mountaineer out there. Still, I can't really say myself. What do you think, Chernobog? I haven't met any mountaineers besides you, Zhao. Therefore, I have no possible comparison. Objectively, however, you are an extremely adept mountaineer of the very highest rank. Of that, I can be certain. If this girl were to reach the peak before you, then that would at least prove her to be the best of all the students. I must be on my best performance as the apprentice of the Mountain Demon of Shinjuku. Yeah, but I still find it difficult to get used to that nickname. But, right, in that case, I'll do my best to live up to that name. That's my Mountain Demon. No. You trying to make fun of me? Seriously, you're the worst. Zazakiri. So, an infamously difficult girl, an ex-Dark Lord, the ex-Dark Lord of the Bulk Mountain, and the Mountain Demon of Shinjuku joined together. Did he, like, exclude ourselves? Rude. This is the rag team that will accompany you to the top of the mountain. After sparking a whirlwind of unexpected events, the mountain climbing tournament is about to begin. Wonderwegel! I'm like suffering because I have no idea Zhao's voice. So I think I will just go listen to his voice very briefly right now. How does he sound? Zhao me up. Chakra! Okay, so he kind of is congested. Kind of sounds like Shiro at the same time too. Maybe a bit like Hiruto. Wonder vocal. Alright, that's enough. Go to the event shop. Does he? Okay. Event shop. Baby. Event shop. Now you guys can see how, like, not on top of my game and what I am in terms of purchasing things. I still have a bunch to go. Go high! Go high! Okay, gotcha. Easily. That's how to do his voice. Ah. Well, maybe not easily, just congestion in his throat. Let's do it. Let's do it. Wonderful girl. Wonderful girl. I sound like a Murloc right now. No, I sound like Cherno now. that line is so stupid from Cherno. I don't understand why he says it. Alright, here we go. Oh boy, out of step. So far, the event actually isn't that, like, I don't know.
I heard a lot of bad things about this event before beginning, but the characterization seems fun. Durga seems fun. Zao seems fun. Treno is there, being cute, but he's just there. I don't know, I want to see more character interactions. And a race is always like a good thing to have. Like Treno's Christmas tree did races very well, so I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes like a surprise favorite for me. Depends on the execution though. The race will begin in 10 minutes. All participants, please make your way to your designated starting points. Please note that your starting point will differ depending on the color of the card you received along with your bib. The announcement ends, and the participants meander to their starting positions. You check the card you were given for your starting point. It's a red card. It has a number 1 on it. Yeah. Holy shit, did I already forget his voice? Wondervogel! Wondervogel! Ah, go high! There you go. Yes, so we start from the location marked with number 1. We're at the very front row, close to the start of the trail. Oh yeah! We're at the very front! Is it because I checked in first? No, it's because I'm on the team. Oh, wait, what? Is it a perk of being an organizer? No, don't say it like that! Others might get the wrong idea! Wonderful! I assume we all declared the record times for a track and field. Yeah, I told them my time for the decathlon. A team's starting point is decided based on their average time and mountain climbing experience. Go high. So the teams with the fastest times will be placed at the starting point closest to the start of the trail. Huh. If a faster team is placed behind a slow one, they wouldn't be able to run ahead. Oh, so it's exactly like track and field. So they placed us here based on your experience. I imagine it was something like that. I don't think there's anyone who can top your experience. How many mountains have you climbed? Huh, that's a silly question. I lost count long ago. By the way, mountains is obviously a euphemism. And then I have to thank you, Zao. This alone was worth teaming up with you. I gotta ask though, what's with that big backpack? Isn't it too bulky and heavy? Oh, this? As tournament staff, I have to look out for the safety of the participants. The mountains are always hard to protect. A first aid kit, food, clean water, a tent, and a rope for rescuing someone who's fallen. I have everything necessary to climb in a large group. What? You were worried about others? Why? They're your rivals! To me, everyone is a friend who I'm climbing together with. I don't want anyone to get injured. Even if nothing happens, this can give everyone else a bit more of an advantage. You want to try on? Here. Jeez! This is heavier than a shot put! With everyone gathering in one location, there seems to be quite a number of participants. Just how many are taking part in this race? You look jittery. Then again, you've only ever climbed in small numbers, so it's understandable. We accepted same-day participants, so we have no exact numbers, but I'm assuming somewhere around 200. It's actually quite small for this type of mountain event. It amazes me that such numbers have come to a collided mountain. 200 is plenty, thank you very much. Still, no matter how many are here, I'll be the first to finish. You seem pretty excited. Of course I am! I love this cracking tension in the air before the pistol goes off. You get your game on face on too. We're sprinting as soon as it starts. You hear the tension in Durga's voice as you look around into the other teams. Everyone knows near up the front. They all seem really fast. Turn that frown upside down, go high. Well, we're plenty fast. That's why we're up here. I'll take the front. Just follow my lead. 10 seconds. Runners, take your positions. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. The announcement ends with the crack of the pistol, and in that instant...
See you at the top! Durga dashes from the start line into the distance, beyond reach. Huh? Wait, Durga! You're going too fast! It's dangerous! You're going off track! Get back, you can fall! She's gone. That girl is ignoring the safe path and climbing straight up the shortest route. Her physical abilities is certainly formidable, but to be so tactically direct, that will only waste her energy. I guess that's her matches with her infernal typing. Just first to hit hard, but then also ending up fucking dying to a single hit. I may have underestimated her. I had assumed that the slope and the limited footing would not allow her to go so far ahead of us. We better get on her tail quickly. She doesn't understand how teams work, so... Wait, what? Oh, these are all different options. We better get on the tail quickly. We'll catch up with her eventually. I doubt she can keep up that speed to the finish line. Let's keep going at our own pace. Compared to hiking those mountains that sprayed out on hot springs, this is like a walk in the park. Oh, you're correct. This mountain is much calmer than Bald Mountain. We had a late start, but let's get going. Keep up, you two. Understood. Onward! Now nearly 30 seconds behind Durga, you start walking with Zhao in the lead. As you follow behind Zhao and Chernobog, you suddenly realize something strange. Something worrying. No matter how fast you go, or at least that's what you think. You call this a walk in the park? Those two are going way too fast. Contrary to all of Zhao's reassurances before the race, the two of them climb rapidly and steadily. It is no doubt the stride they use to conquer the mountains. You try your best not to fall too far behind. Finally, I've caught up. Well. We're taking it a bit fast, but I'm glad you're keeping up with us. I knew you had it in you. My apologies, Heroic One. I too have become somewhat overexcited. We are still far behind frontrunners. The baseball club members and the students from Yogi are quite the athletes. We should pick up the pace. Think you're up for it, Mountaineer? Are you trying to kill me? No problem, I can handle this. Okay, then let's take it up a notch. I'll keep on checking with you, but the real problem is Durga. I'm amazed we still haven't found her. She may end up doing exactly what she declared she would. Alone on the peak of the mountain. Perhaps that's what she wishes for. With her power, she may have her solitude even without wishing for it. No, that's not right. If she wanted to climb solo, looking for solitude, then she wouldn't have joined a tournament. She could just climb on her own. It may be just my speculation, but I believe something else is going on here. When you put it that way, I feel you are correct. All the more reason to catch up. We've come this far only at this pace. We should reach her with no problem. Ah! That scream. Durga? Oh. Wait. Let's just read it. That scream. Durga? Wait. I hear something else too. That sounds like... Are you fucking kidding me? Wyverns? That could be a good problem. Let's go. Don't fall behind, Mountaineer. Three. What the hell? No! Go away! What's your problem? I didn't do anything wrong. All I did was pull your tails a bit since you were trying to go ahead of me. Fucking... Okay. Of course I'll piss them off. Fucking... I don't know. I'm done with this. Huh? Why are you all here? Damn, you caught up. Get out of my way. I'm in a hurry. I'm impressed she can still be aggressive in a situation like this. Why hasn't she fled? She merely sits beneath a boulder. Perhaps she has injured her foot. Surrounding Durga are several unconscious wyverns. The wyverns likely passed her as she climbed this cliff. So she grabbed the tails, dragged them down, and got attacked for it. It appears she fell off from the cliff, injured her leg, and became stranded. Oh, what a headache. She just got a dispute as someone as I know. Go high. The wyverns are very agitated. We must calm them down, or nothing can be done. Scream! Regardless of this, Seven, we have to rescue Durga first. Mountain rescue is part of my job. Enter obligatory battle. Oh boy, I need to play that stuff. I'm a wyvern confirmed. It's okay. It's okay. Tomoyo will comfort you as Dolly stops steals your soul. Don't worry. I'll be over quickly. Where's my Corpy go? I should have added Corpy out here ages ago. Oh, here it goes. And let's just cancel this addition thing, and yeah, we're back up. Oh. There you go. Skate! Easy there. We apologize for harming you. Well, for Durga harming you, anyways. Please, control your anger. Good wyverns. Now then, back to your nest. Skate! That's my devil scream. How would wyvern scream? Skate! You saved me? Hurry! Go on without me! Damn it! My foot! Stay still. Moving it around will make it worse. Let me take a look. Your ankle is only sprained. Any other injuries? I don't think so. Good then. You must be sturdy to take a fall off cliff and come out with only minor injuries. Thanks for saving me. I gotta say it. The Hamlets never mentioned anything about wyverns or anything like that. If I'd known they'd be here, I would have prepared for them. You're helping out with this tournament, right, Sal? As a safety advisor? Yeah, that's right. However, I can't control what happens outside the designated areas for this competition. I plotted a safe place precisely so something like this wouldn't happen, yet you ignored it and went straight for the shortcut. Rules can't protect you if you don't follow them. You have a point there. I apologize for the interrupting, but we should keep on moving. We have no idea where the wyvern's turf begins. It is too dangerous to remain here with someone wounded on our side. Bless you. Right. Let's get back to the climate. Can you take my things, you two? Go high. Zao divides the supplies and passes them to Turnbog and you. As brought back, now free, he hefts Durga up on it. Aw, that's cute. Maybe not like this. Wait a second! Hey, calm down! You can't walk. What else am I supposed to do? I mean, yeah, but... When we get back to the safe climbing route, I'll take a look at your wound and treat it. I'm jealous of that. I'm jealous of Durga. I'm kind of jealous of them. I'm jealous of Durga. Are you injured too, my heroic one? No? I'm glad. Sure, no, just let me thirst. You don't understand. If you desire, I will carry you. That's it. A small amount of extra baggage in the weight of a human is no burden to me. Tell me if you worry. Okay, Murray. Is that what you meant? Then what was your intention? He senses our sins. Alright. You should be able to walk a bit now. Zalgus quickly patched Durga up after returning to the trail without further incident. He has placed a splint on her slightly swollen ankle, then taped it to stabilize the joint. You are quite skilled at first aid as well, Zal. On a mountain, even a small sprain can be deadly. You'll pick it up quickly too. Well, I can stand. It doesn't hurt at all. Thank you so much, Zal. You were lucky it wasn't significant injury, but I strongly advise you not to run or climb. What? I will tell the staff along the way and have them radio someone to pick you up. No! I don't want to go back down. As you mentioned earlier, I am a safety advisor for this race. I can't let a wounded person climb the mountain. This affects the entire tournament, not just you. In addition, as the mountain climber who ignored the safe climbing route, you are a liability. Who knows if you might wander off course again and suffer a life-threatening injury. I can't argue with that since you just saved me back there. I'll stay on the right course, though. I won't do anything dangerous, I promise. Huh? What are you still doing here? Oh, it's him. Iku! I thought you were way ahead of us. Oh, Ikutoshi. I was thinking the same thing about you. Ugh. Well, if I were alone, I would have gone faster. We were in a bit of trouble and lost time dealing with it. It's amazing to have such speed with such a small figure. Though we were stalled, we've been climbing fairly quickly. I've been pacing myself. That idiot might get lost if I didn't.
Ikutoshi, please wait! You're going too fast!
Speak of the devil. Hey, hurry up or I'm leaving you behind. See what I'm saying? Jeez. So, what happened? Did someone get hurt? Wait, does that mean you're dropping out? Never! I'm never gonna drop out! Durga! That's not for you to decide! You had a rough start, huh? Many things can happen in mountains. Many things can happen in mountains. Mountain climbing comes with trouble. We may end up losing a member, but we won't drop out. Don't worry, we'll catch up another time. Alright then, good luck I guess.
I caught up, Ikutoshi!
Took you long enough. Hey, don't slow me down. We still have a long way to go.
A ways to go.
Well, see you later. You better catch up, okay?
What? We're going already! Wait for me, Ikutoshi!
Oh my god. Oh my god, my voice. What the? What's with that guy? He's so rude. He's really alright? We're gonna go ahead best then. Hey, wasn't the Durga from the track and field team? I thought she'd be way ahead of us. Does that mean we might have a chance to win? Alright, let's do this! Wait! No! I'm gonna climb too! Don't leave me behind. I don't want anybody to get ahead of me and reach the top. Why are you so fixated on this? Do you want me to go down with you? No! I'm not quitting! You climb down by yourself if you want to quit. I'm climbing this mountain, whatever it takes. Because I was created to fight. Well, it was a real war from where I was from. I never lost against anyone in my world, though. Whichever side I was on, they always won. Everyone was so happy when they won. I was revered as one who brings victory. You've been through a lot, huh? Yeah. I was in this world before I knew it, though. Still, even in Tokyo, everyone expects me to do well. Whether I'm helping out at sports matches or subbing in for a fight.
Makanai?
It's like some goddess of victory loves me or something.
What's with that look? I'm serious. I'm not making this up.
My poor throat. Yeah, I'm gonna need some practice with good old Flint here. Wedding has gotten so normal for me. No one is expecting me to lose. I'm
Oh my god, I'm losing my English processing. Let me just... I need to blink. Okay. I'm who I am, as long as I win. But what if I lose? If I lose, I wouldn't be me anymore. If I drop out, everyone will laugh at me. I'll be made fun of, and everyone will think I'm useless. Like, oh, Durga couldn't even climb this easy mountain. She's such a loser. You know? I don't want that. I'm nothing if I can't win. There's no need for such haste in life. Does that philosophy not suffocate you? Child, no matter how much you're obsessed, you cannot climb with that room. Alright, if you truly insist, then we'll climb. What? Really? You're letting me climb? I wonder if Durga likes Zhao in relationships. What? What do you mean by this, Zhao? I know what you're trying to say, but I also understand Durga's perspective. I can't help but feel her pain. I was once consumed by obsession too. The obsession of climbing them mountains. Climbing those mountains. Every single mountain I see. That was supposed to be euphemism, but I'm like running out of energy. Mountains for me are similar to victory to Durga, then I just can't turn her down. I'll climb her mountains too. Yes, however, what was the last thing you just said? Hey, you don't have to understand how the hierarchy works in sports, seems to you. What year are you in? Well, I'm a first year. What? You're a freshie? No wonder. Okay, kid, let me tell you something. You gotta learn that you have to obey what the older students tell you. I appreciate your concern, but if Zhao says I can climb, then he can't really do anything about it. Really? Well, if that is what Zhao has decided. Don't take it so seriously, Chernbug. I'm only allowing her to continue the race. The next time she puts herself in danger, I'll disqualify her. What? Hey! Did you expect anything different? In a sports team, the younger members must obey their elders. Right, Durga? You got those cheeks clapped on. Oh, he likes Kima? They didn't even interact at all. I know she likes, what's her face? Ben 10 probably, but I don't know anything about, like, the other things. Dislikes Shoji. I can understand why from the Nightmare event. Just glancing at the translation, I believe she was, like, afraid of, you know, getting even ticker or something. If you do anything remotely selfish again, I'll force you to leave the mountain, even if I have to tie you up to do so. So, no running ahead from now on. Got it? Got it. Your words are final. It's fine. I won't fight it, but I want you to promise me one thing. I will win this and get the prize. If you can promise me that, then I won't argue with you. Very well. If it's that important, then I promise you. I promise that I'll take you to the gendarme and beyond, faster than anyone else. Apparently, gendarme is like people of arms, armed people. Is everyone alright with that? Durga? Chernobog? Arthur? You bet! Certainly. I will try my hardest to oblige. Yes, sir! What? You're acting awfully agreeable. What's that sound? Zhao gestures for everyone to be quiet and seems to strain his ears to hear something. What is this? What is the matter, Zhao? Did you hear the voice of the mountain? Yeah, but it's as if the mountain is buzzing, or laughing, or disturbed. Is there something wrong? Or am I just overthinking? Maybe it's excited about the large number of mountain climbers. Like you? That's right! I'm excited too! That's why we're climbing faster than before. Brace yourself! Let's go! We already wasted too much time. From now on, we'll be making a fair amount of distance, enough to cover for the delay while climbing safely. We can support each other if we move in a group, so keep together. I will set our positions based around the leader. You mean a formation of sorts. That might be efficient. Whatever works. I'll do anything to be on top. Formation. Oh! Gameplay meets lore. Crisscross! C formation. More of them? Is this mountain actually that dangerous?
So they started appearing on the legitimate route. Was it because of the steam it caused? I'm worried this might affect the other participants. We should take care of these ones first. Here first, though. Oh, right. My Zao voice. Don't worry. This is no obstacle. We'll get through this and then keep on going. A gendarme is either a French cop or a rock pinnacle on a mountain, acting a blocking or an arête. And an arête is a sharp mountain ridge, apparently. A rock pinnacle on a mountain. So they named the mountain basically part of a mountain. I don't know. I guess it's only like capitalized in the name, but gendarme isn't the actual name of the mountain run. It's just like a subclass of it. Okay, that's interesting. Cool. The more you know.
Let's go. Follow my lead.
Yeah. If only I was a wyvern, then Zao could step on me instead. Thanks for that fun fact, Winvestal, aka Lazy Totodalo. Calling you out. Let's see. Oh, well. Just 2 more parts and then dungeons and then, yeah, the stream's done. I'm like sort of mentally prepared for this because of all this fucking COVID-19 and coronavirus stuff. Like, I'm used to like sitting position in front of my computer doing nothing for a long period of time. And also that one time I did like the chapter 9 playthrough. That was like all in 2 takes. All 9 hours was in 2 takes, so like streaming for like 3 hours is no biggie for me. Well, it is a kind of big thing, right? I am getting hungry though. I wish I ate before this. Fuck, he didn't have lunch. God, I'm hungry. Just 2 more to go. You're doing like good work with the time that you have with your sedimentation. Fucking, how the fuck do you transcribe music so fast? I don't understand that. Like, it takes me forever just to get all the harmonies in a single line, but like you captured all the several harmonies, including like the ones in same octave that would be hard to identify for the reclaimed transcription. Everyone, like, I might like link Investal's channel after in the description after this stream is done. But he makes good music. That is transcriptions of Housamo music. Near the midpoint of the climbing route, hot on the tail of the leading group, Ikutoshi and Kagutsuchi aim for the mountain peak. Their bodies are still developing, and their short arms and legs work against them. Had it only been Ikutoshi, he might have overcome the odds. However...
Ugh. Look! Ikutoshi! There are birds flying above us!
I'm kind of like a format perfectionist. I'm not gonna post it unless I'm satisfied with a format that I can carry on for a while. Like a... Oops, drop my headphones while drinking water. But yeah, I'm sort of a perfectionist when it comes to... Well, I wouldn't say perfectionist. I want at least something I'm satisfied with to make as a format. And if it's just gonna be like a one-time like hacky thing, then I probably I'm less inclined to like go forward with it.
Look, Ikutoshi, there are birds flying above us. They're so tiny, and yet they're even higher than these huge mountains. I'm so moved. Hey, Ikutoshi.
There's my answer. Alright. Stop getting distracted by every single little thing and get climbing. Don't you see that you're the reason we're slowing down? I even cut ties with my family's dojo, but no matter where I go, he always follows me. I can't stand it. Oh, whatever. Why don't you go have fun on your own? I'm out.
No! Ikutoshi, don't leave me behind!
Seriously, this is the worst. Why did that weird champion have to go and get herself into trouble? I'm sure she's the reason Ariston's team hasn't caught up yet. This isn't even a competition anymore. Here, I thought I'd be doing something different from usual that would make me stronger. This is just normal hiking. It's so dull and boring and barely even counts as training. All I want is a challenge. Maybe I should just wait for Ariston to get here. Shall I grant you that wish? What? Get dunked on! Who's there? You look exhausted, Durga. We should slow down a bit.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, alright then. Maybe this was a mistake.
Shut up! I can do this. Don't say stuff like that because of mood. Don't you know the power of will is important in situations like this?
I mean, Durga's right in terms of power of will and the power of words, and you just gotta, like, even if you know deep down, like, you're kind of dying inside and you're exhausted, you gotta, like, verbally say and, like, look up and, like, say, you can take this on.
I gotta...
Oh, holy fucking shit, what the fuck was that?
I gotta win first place. I'm always number one. We haven't even caught up to that little brat yet.
I don't need help from my own. I'm not stopping. If you say so.
Are you sure about this, Zhao?
She is pushing herself too hard. She's fine. She is alert, and her steps are firm. She's strong enough to hiss back, and her foot isn't as bad as I feared.
I sometimes wonder you are heroic or merely idiotic.
Finally, Trendo's catching on. But my dude, my brother, I'm out of water. And that's not good. Whatever.
Young one, if I may ask, Durga! My name is Durga! Stop acting like you're better than me!
Right, Durga.
That's better. What, you got a question?
Why are you so obsessed with winning?
I sense a contradiction. Why not accept aid when victory is your goal? You don't get it. You don't get the concept of competition at all. There's only one first place. Even if we work together, in the end, we'll have to compete against each other. Athletes are always lonely. The fastest one always wins. No exception. You're totally paranoid.
Do I agree there or not? No, I agree there. You have a point.
Ah, so you understand Durga's feelings.
It's reassuring to have someone who understands. Having you, that someone is even better.
Ugh, what's with this atmosphere? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Yamada!
Don't look at me with those pitying eyes. That level of obsession comes with a certain degree of pressure and agony. Even thinking about it sends chills down my spine. Is it not tough to be involved in such a world of competition?
Not at all. All you need to do is win.
So victory is all you need. And what if you lose?
That's not happening.
Who thinks about losing when you're in the middle of a competition?
That's a hell to the no.
I mean, like, it's kind of a scary mentality, but this is like the champion's dilemma. You know, a champion's attitude. It's kind of like, it's scary. You know, a champion is a champion because they they truly believe that losing is not an option, and they actually they blame themselves for everything, and they just, it's just, I don't know what I'm trying to get at. When you have a champion's mindset, when you're, I don't know, I'm thinking specifically esports when I used to watch Smash streams. It's there's this really toxic mentality of being fucking, you know, don't blame the game. Oh, don't blame your opponent. Blame yourself. And it's you know, I mean, yeah, sure, self-improvement and all that, but there's a limit to that. Everything is a factor. It's not just all on you, and you know, you can't just to brainwash yourself that it's just on you and that you have to win and there's no other option. And the champion's attitude is what a champion needs to win, because it certainly helps them get first place. But you know, it kind of, the concept of losing and the consequences of it are just really harrowing as a result. Who do I main?
I main Bowser, Smash 4, as well as in the latest one, Smash Ultimate. Too bad his up air was nerfed in Smash 4, but I'm liking his command grab, and just he's generally strong, and Bowser fucking sucks and all that. Let's just keep it going. That's probably the main reason I picked him, just because Bowser. Who thinks about losing when you're in the middle of a competition? That's hell to the no.
Hell to the no?
I can endure anything if it means I win in the end. Like how you got light to run fast, so I'm always on a restricted diet. Do you know how hard it is not to eat cake on Sundays? Hence why she doesn't like Choji. No, I was the one who initiated the aggression anyways. I don't want this just to be like about Housamo. Like, Housamo is great because you can connect it to your real life with all the lessons, and because it's very text-based and like very emotionally driven. There's lots of like life lessons and morals and principles and examinations of good ways of living as well as toxic ways of living that we can all learn from if we take a critical eye. Or you can just enjoy the game and press the skip button and just go for the unga bunga sexy art. Either way, pick your poison. That's why losing is never an option. And I recommend mountain climbing. It burns an unbelievable amount of calories. Climbing a wild mountain will burn off the calories from a cake or a sundae in no time. Really? It burns that many calories? Maybe mountain climbing could be good training for winning then. Let's eat some cake when we get back. Well, if I can burn that many calories, then I wouldn't mind tagging along sometime. Aww! Aristotle. That's first. I'm gonna give you that thumbs up to Midvestal for the clever pun.
What is that?
What's wrong, Chernobog? Why did he stop?
Look, Zal, on the climbing route. There is something rather unusual.
Everyone follows Chernobog's gaze only to become speechless. What stands before you is a sight so odd it makes you question your eyesight, or perhaps even your sanity. Entirely out of place in the middle of the mountain trail stands a building with a spherical roof. Not to mention...
You're late. I've been waiting for you, Arthur.
Ikutoshi stands in front of you as if he owns the dome. What's with the weird building? Is this like a checkpoint?
No, I didn't plan this.
Nah, this doesn't have anything to do with the race planners. Some mysterious lady came by earlier and made this for me. Mysterious lady? Don't tell us, Iba. I don't know who she was, but she prepared the arena when I said I wanted to compete with you.
Mysterious lady? Competing? What are you talking about?
I just told you. Who else is there to explain?
Fight me, Arthur.
Remember what I said to you after everything Ikebukuro when we first met? I said it would be fun to fight you. It's not like I want to fight till one of us gets hurt. It'd just be a play fight. The two of us under a dome, and the last one standing wins.
You little...
You're trying to get us involved in an unrelated battle so that we lose, aren't you? Just because Zal's with us and he's the favored one to win the race. Huh? Oh, that too, I guess. But that's just a bonus. I just really want to fight Arthur.
What? What a spoiled little brat!
I don't have time to waste here. Let's do this. We're gonna end this straight away, Arthur.
Ikutoshi! Are you sure it's okay to fight too?
Oh my god, this voice. Honestly, I just want to fight one on one, but it looks like your friends want in on it too. Since I want a fair fight, we're gonna do something closer to tag instead of like wrestling.
Your fairness has expired, Ikutoshi. I'm going to follow you until the day I die!
Why? Learn to stand on your own 2 feet.
So, if
the last one standing is a winner, then that means whoever falls down loses. Yep. You can use your hands, but if your back or butt touch the ground, you're out. Plus, let's add another rule to raise the stakes. How about the loser do any one thing the winner says? Okay, Ikutoshi. Oh, and there wouldn't be any point and otherwise. You have to participate, Arison.
will do all I can not to be burned, Ikutoshi! Your voice is burning, shut up. Wait, you three, this is too sudden. First of all, no one has actually accepted your challenge yet. You'll do anything? Fucking Ariston. I know I came up with this match, but now that you're actually here, I can see this is as a match I can't lose. Yeah, that's what I said. Anything you want, all you need to do is win. Wow. Gaylord, get yourself some hot tea, Leno. Yeah. Here's the tea, sis. This event is actually not so bad so far. Fucking Madors. It's alright. It's not amazing, but it's alright. Like, I've seen worse events. Like fucking Downfest was such a slog. I actually sort of like this better so far. Mostly because, like, I can relate to it. Maybe not relate, but I can sympathize with Durga a lot. And also it's good to see the cast from familiar with Zhao and Trino. Looks like you're ready. Follow me. Ikutoshi ushers you into the dome. Zhao, you can be the judge. You can watch my victory from the best seats in the house. I suppose I can't stop you. What a hot-blooded bunch. There's nothing we can do, Zhao. We will sit and watch. Yeah, I guess it would be fun to tassel on a mountain, so... Maybe this is a form of mountain climbing. You know what? I'm gonna start feeling it. Yeah, this is mountain climbing too. Kind of a stretch, but okay. I see. So this is mountain climbing. If this... Oh, okay. Metaphorically, I guess. Alright, champion this class line participant. If this is a mountain, then I'll have to climb it. Let me climb your mountains, Zhao. Alright. That's right, kid. I'm rooting for you, but I will judge you fairly. Makanai! Are you ready to stomp some brats to the dirt, Arison? Don't you dare slow me down, got it? I like her cutthroat attitude, honestly. Like, you know, some people are turned off by that, and, like, other people, like, certain translators actually would picture her as a real skank as a result, but, like, you know. I like someone who has a bit of a bite to their talk. Not necessarily because I like being dirt talk too, but mostly because I admire that as someone who says what they want to say. And doesn't, like, internally stop themselves. Alright. Are you done talking? Just so you know, I'm going all out. Let's get started then. Bring it on. Oh shit, oh fuck, he has a skull evolution. No. If only, right? And now we're going to the last part for today. Anyways, tomorrow I'll cover the last 4 things. Parts 4 to 7 and then the epilogue. But for now, just finishing part 3. I mean, I try to... What's my opinion on confrontation? I don't try to cause unnecessary, problems. I don't try to, like, make a problem, but confrontation is sometimes necessary. Like, calling people shit out. Some people just kind of turn the blind eye and don't say anything because, you know, it's, like, kind of embarrassing to say something out loud, but I'm just like... I'm not about that. Like, if someone's doing something, like, kind of frustrating, not only do I want them to, like, stop, like, bothering everyone, I also want to help them so that they can stop being annoying for themselves so that they can, like, learn to connect to people better. But, you know, it's exhausting, so sometimes I just shut up and say nothing too. Because, like, it takes a lot of effort to reach out, to be honest. But that's kind of a digression in terms of, like, just this, you know, being rude and abrasive and, like, saying what you want. I mean... I'm not really like that, but I can be when I'm being sarcastic. Because, like, you know. It's kind of funny, because I'm pretty, like, assertive and, like, confident, quote-unquote, and all that. Not because I actually am, but because I say so, like, sarcastically, because, like, somehow deep inside myself, I think it's funny seeing myself as aggressive and assertive and all that. Take that! I have no idea whose voice that is, but that was not yours. You're fast, I give you that. How are you so strong? That's all. You're actually much weaker than you look. What? You arrogant, rude little brat. What? You don't like me as a kid? Then how about me as an adult? Huh? What? He got bigger? Gotcha! Ah! Crap! No, I'm falling! Whoa! Durga! Durga takes a heavy blow from the challenger. Is she going down? It was a close exchange that almost made her fall, but Durga regains her posture using her hand. Not so safe then! But I'm like, in terms of the confidence thing, I'm trying to remove the part where I see it as a joke, and as a result, you know, when I say something like, you know, confident and maybe even forthcoming, I try to own it and try to stick by it and try not to laugh at it. In a sense, I'm taking a weird shortcut to being confident, but with mixed results. Anyways, that's gonna take. So much for acting tough. She's nothing. Kagutsushi, you can take it from here. Yes, sir! 1,000 decibels! Here we go! Ah! With a spirited shout, Kagutsushi steps in for Ikutoshi and stands in front of Durga. I can't afford to lose! Ikutoshi's covering me! My ears! Shut the fuck up, you little imps! That's it. No more Mrs. Nice Tiger. Using her sacred artifact as a vaulting pole, Durga impales Kagutsushi and erases her from the game. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. You no longer have Kagutsushi. That's good work, Durga. Good work. Kagutsushi effortlessly ducks under Durga's assault, then unleashes a powerful punch on her unguarded stomach. Do people cough when they get punched? What's something like that? A clean hit! Can you comment on the attack, Chernobog? It wouldn't be nigh impossible not to fall after such a devastating blow. I'm afraid Durga has lost battle. What's that? Durga's eliminated from the match. Looks like you're enjoying this. Are you sure you should be looking away? You might end up regretting that, Arthur. Darn it. I almost dodged. It would have been easy if it weren't for that my stupid ankle. Ikutoshi did it! I did it! I lived up to your expectations! Kagutsushi, you're too excited. You can't actually tell when you're literally on fire, can you? Ugh! What's with that fire? You're burning my tail! Roll of the Wanderer, rule of rending. Engrave my name unto thee. Come forth, boundless tail! The fire is gone. Get ready for round 2, Kagutsushi. That's the power of Arthur. The air crackles inside the dome. Now outnumbered, you tightly grip your sword. Instead of leaving it to the rookie Kagutsushi, Ikutoshi now takes the lead and closes in on you. Yeah. It certainly is on fire. Like uses a bit of a sip, if you know what I mean. You parry a roundhouse kick with the flat of your sword. Time to take things up a notch. Try to keep up, Arthur. Your hands grow numb from holding your sword to block Ikutoshi's fierce attacks. You try to distance yourself, but... Kagutsushi's burning fist comes at you from behind. Sorry, Kagutsushi. You cut off my hand! As if to imitate Durga's previous leap, you violently stab your sword into Kagutsushi's fist. Putting your weight on the sword, you launch yourself into the air, and the kid cries, Where's my hand? Okay. Jumping over Kagutsushi's heads, you land behind them and sweep his feet from under him, cutting off his feet too. Taking the enemy by surprise, and cutting off all his limbs. My heroic one is quite the clever one. Does this mean that the flame-wielding child has been eliminated? Zal, you have been making me decide victory and defeat. Do you perhaps not understand the rules? Excuse me? No, it's nothing. You got me! I can see why Kagutsuchi admires you so much.
Hey! I do not. Why do you have to say it like that? No, Kagutsushi's comment has broken your concentration for a moment. It quickly returns when the battle recommences. After a fierce exchange of battles, the battle is won by...
Stop! We have a winner!
Zhao, acting as referee, calls it a game. You're strong. I never thought you'd beat us 2 against 1. I won. But I guess you've experienced a lot since we last met. I should get out more often. Yeah, you got me this time.
You 4 fought well. A mountain scenery can make even emergency rations taste like a feast. But a battle in the middle of a mountain gives you a similarly refreshing sensation. It's always fun to climb mountains with you. I never know what's going to happen. I would have steamrolled you if I wasn't injured. Also, it's not fair to look like a kid to make me let my attack down, only to suddenly get bigger in attack.
Wow. You were taking out first, and now you're complaining? I don't think I've ever heard such an awful excuse in my life.
What? That's not an excuse.
You don't have to get all hissy just because I called you out. I transformed so that I could warm up for my fight with Aerthen. My shell form was more than enough to take you down.
Oh, the call out! Durga get dunked on. How dare you? I want a rematch. This battle isn't over until I win.
Yeah, that's not happening. Whatever, it's not like you actually had a chance in the first place. You're not even a fighter, right? You have the speed, but there's no way you could win. Huh? I'm saying your strength isn't in fighting. You're Durga, the famous decathlon athlete, right? Even I would know who you are.
I've seen your track and field races many times too, miss. No one can match your speed, and your javelin throw sets a new record every time. You're amazing! I respect you so much!
Huh? Huh? Please, shut the fuck up, bug boy. You're an athlete specializing in sports. I'm a professional fighter, and I special in battles. I'd lose miserably if I competed against you in decathlon. Same deal here. You can't win against me in a battle. Isn't it obvious? Next time, pick a battle on your own turf.
My own turf? You challenged us first!
Yeah, but you accepted. That's your own fault. Fighting isn't something you're practiced in. Did it never cross your mind that you might lose? This is what it means for... but this is what it means for a champion's answer. Like, you can't even conceive it, and then you have all these mental blocks, and... Like, I'm sorry, name taker, Erbie, but Ikutoshi deserves to be kicked in the face and yeeted out of Tokyo. And then get bullied again in his actual event for the fucking In With the Ogres. Every event, he gets bullied. It's because he deserved it.
What is it?
You deserve a kick in the face.
I didn't lose. Besides, technically you were the loser.
Yeah, but I don't remember making any excuses for it. Sure, I'm never too happy to lose, but I just wanted to fight Aerthen.
I've learned a whole lot today. You taught me valuable. Shut the fuck up.
What does this little imp mean even mean? Please, escort this little child away.
Didn't we compete to decide who the winner is? There's no meaning if you don't win.
That's your philosophy, not mine. Is winning all that important? Why don't you go fight an ant instead? You'd definitely win then.
Oh my god! Ikutoshi dropping these truth bombs. An ant? Who's going to be happy with me if I win against an ant?
Happy? Who are you talking about? Well, I guess I won't deny fighting for someone else feels good and all that, but... If you act like that to win, then won't everyone hate you?
No one hates me. Nobody hates me. Right, Aerthen?
You don't hate me, do you? Well, to be honest,
I want to date you.
What? Date? I mean, I'm not rejecting you, but I just met you.
Rude.
Jumps out, I hate you. She's cool. I like her. Would I date her? I'm not really bisexual. I'm not really any sexual. I'm just Aerthen. I'm an Aerthen. I do what I want. Ugh, whatever. You really have the weirdest friends, Aerthen. Yeah, especially your fuckface. What? I've always wondered if maybe you had a weird tastes.
Maybe I do a Lisa. Maybe I do have weird tastes. Okay. So, what are you planning on asking for? The losers will do whatever the winners want, remember? Oh yeah, I forgot. What's it gonna be, Arson? Let's race this week. Let's set this week there. Horny option. I want to stay with you. What? Stop messing with me like that. It feels weird when you say that kind of stuff. Honestly, now that I'm done finding you, I couldn't care less about this tournament. But a promise is a promise. Sure, I'll go with you. You must be so happy, Ikutoshi. You got your wish. Oh wait, no, that was... I don't really want to say that. You were complaining non-stop about how... You were complaining non-stop about how you want to climb the Mount Harrison. What? You were listening? I mean, that's not what I said. I mean, I just meant maybe I could learn something if I was with Ayrton. You know, something I could have missed if I was by myself or if I was a bigger group. Ugh. Well, as long as I'm pursuing, I'll aim for the first place. Now stop wasting my time and get climbing. What's with that kid? He lost me yet he still acts like a snob. How can he be so pompous? I see. He likes getting stronger. Zal? To him, everything is training. He's the ultimate egoist, if you will. What is that? I feel like he'd be mad if he heard it. That's not a bad thing to be selfish, Durga, as long as it's not too much. He's happy if he wins, and if he loses, I'll learn from his mistakes and grow stronger. I'll make all of his battles worthwhile. It doesn't matter if anyone jeers at his loss, because they'll be beneficial for him in the end. It's the same for mountain climbing. It's delightful to reach the peak, but if a lack of preparation forces you to return, that's also a chance to improve yourself. Wise words. Yeah? I don't think I get it. Don't like everything the mountains, my dude. Oh! Ah ha ha ha. You know the saying, all roads lead to a climb. What? There's no saying like that? Well, then we'll make one. Trailblazing is a part of mountain climbing. I see. So this is mountain climbing. Understood, sir! I'm glad today has been a learning experience! Yeah, it's a really nice, quaint, silly theme. That, you know, like, a lot of the other Housamo music is, like, super atmospheric and, like, in the setting and all that. But this is just, like, happy, cheery, stupid music that you could add to a lot of things. And as a matter of fact, that's what they did for later events. Yeah. You've learned literally nothing. Sorry you always attract the odd ones, Ayrton. Look at Ikutoshi! I'm like a dirty mobs that you have to face between every single quest! These are pretty big words that... Shut the fuck up. Oh, come on. Do these look like words to you? Is it just me, or are there more of them? I'm imagining it, right? What did you say, Durga? It's nothing. Oh, we haven't explained our formation to the newcomer. To catch up with the lead group, you'll climb the optimal course with our position based around the leader. Formation, though. I never would have thought of that. It might come handy when the enemy's stuck. Okay, you're the boss then. Let's go, siege formation. Or Alpine. aka the hardest to execute and like pretty worth it, but also kind of not worth it. Alpine is, by the way, like the leader is in the center, I think, and then you have like someone, or maybe in the very top, and then you have like someone behind them, and then you have like two in the back corner. So it's just a weird position, all of these in general. It's all I look forward to hiking with you. All right, let's hightail it out of here and catch up with the leading group. Off we go, everyone! Follow my lead! Oh, thank fucking God. And now we have a stopping point for this event. And it's been 3 hours, but we're gonna keep on going a bit longer, just for dungeons. Man, I am just fucking starving now. My thoughts on the event so far, let's see. Kagutsushi, he makes a good football that you can kick around. Ikutoshi, he's a cool bean. For some reason, I like voicing him as a just normally, like, properly adult, even when he's a kid. He just seems real like that. Let's see what missions are. Crota, Nether, Wood,
fire. Okay, so that looks like we're better off doing the Yogi Sosatsu dungeon this week. Durga. Yeah, I like her. She has a lot of obviously, she's just been. I'm sort of familiar with that mentality. I mean, it's mostly usually restricted to fictional types, but yeah, she has this sort of mentality where she was like raised to just believe in one thing, and so it's actually extremely difficult for her to consider alternatives. Like, you know, what if you do lose? She doesn't say, you know, like, we'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen or something like that. No, she just like mentally does not even acknowledge she loses, even when she does in fact lose. And as a result, she like might not even be able to see like the plus sides, or at least being able to take away the good things from negative events. So she doesn't really know how to handle the negative outcome that well. Like basically, I mean, she always generally wins, which is good for that. But it's, yeah, she's not prepared for taking the best lesson out of her losses as well. Instead, she just tries to bury herself deeper in her denial that she didn't lose, and that, you know, there's gonna be a rematch, and try to erase it. I don't know. Yeah, I'm familiar with that mentality. Just that, you know, monocultured mentality that just basically just needs some exposure to some different concepts and all that. It's good stuff. And, you know, in a sense, I'm sort of like that in some aspects too. I definitely need some people to pull me out of my own sort of mindset for a lot of things. And in fact, some people have, thankfully, especially this year, certain beliefs you don't even realize are there, or certain like important lessons you don't even realize are missing from your head. It's you never really realize it, no matter how much you think about it, because like you yourself are burying yourself in that place where you can't see it. The real issue is you gotta hope, reach out to people and hope they can pull you out. Like, of course you have to do the work yourself, but sometimes there's a limit to what you can do by yourself. Astral Child Labor Live, awesome. See you here, folks. See me milk my Kotar to death until like basically LifeWire decides to never re-release the event again. I wonder if he will ever be hard-created. I mean, Aizen was, so maybe it's not so fucking unreasonable for Kotar as well. But seriously, this shit is ridiculous. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Like, dude. Dude. Bruh. It's like not even something worth commenting at this point, because it's just so... I'm so used to it, but seriously, Kotar is ridiculous. Right, I forgot it, like... Unlike the sword dungeon, you have to play a lot safer in this time. It looks like the safest option is to maybe go for the lethal blow. Maybe. So I want to be able to move Leak and Dead to the last round. All they need to do is make enemies immune to all weapons. Oh jeez, that'd be such a cuck. Like, all damage already has such a massive penalty already, and then they decide to make it completely invalid after too. Man. I mean, at that point, they just need to update the game more, honestly, so that they have more specific things. Like, I guess one way to nerf Kotaro would be, yes, all resistance, of course, but also stuff like, you know, if they could make it possible to like be resistant to charges in general. For example, like treat charge damage fundamentally different from like normal damage, and then have like units resistant to charge. That'd be a way to nerf Kotaro. And I guess what other ways could you nerf Kotaro? Wait, let me just finish this fucking loop. I'm taking sentries. Yeah, this should be fine. And let's just do this. Yeah, I probably should have gone for the bigger techniques. Some of these guys might survive. They didn't. They didn't. Even though they're it was attribute disadvantage, they still died. Fucking Kotari's were good. And they just decided to give him evasion on move 2 for whatever reason. Dear Lord, meanwhile, me was stupid. The secret is to not pull for Kotaro, but to pull for Andvari. And then you'll never get Andvari, instead you'll get 100 Kotaros. And on this free turn, I can just activate Blessing instead, since everyone is dead in this one. You didn't activate Blessing, whatever. Not like I needed it. This is actually going so slow because I've had this game open for a while. Imagine pulling on Fashionista. Rip off. Not really. It has the best force on the game, obviously. Okay, what is the optimal position for this again? It's like something, 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 something. I'm gonna shoot fine. See this shit? Okay, Riptine. I'm gonna Rip cheating. Sorry, Rip, your man just died. You got Zabanya 3 times? Are you fucking kidding me? I actually didn't realize you had the sacred artifact of that high. That's crazy. This is a really shitty position. Like, someone's gonna take massive damage to this or get fear, and I can't really avoid it either way. And it would have been helpful if I had Treatment's magic range, but Treatment just died in the previous phase. It's not my fault he died, like... I don't know, he activated both protection and, like... But he still died because fucking Infernal Dragons are annoying as shit. Still, you'd think he'd survive for longer than 1 turn. But nope. So... Ooh, can I see it? I might just have to take the hit from this guy. If he does move, that's the worst case scenario. But I definitely do not want to get Kotaro hit by either of these guys. So to avoid that... Holy fuck, Gina has 3 debuffs. I'm just gonna... Should I risk it? I don't want to risk it. I'm gonna risk it. Leaked has a Vigor. He should be able to lethally deal with them, I think. Maybe. Holy fuck, it's taking me too long to decide. Yeah, maybe Leak by himself would be enough. I can hope so. Just barely, but yeah. Sweet. Fuck can't. Apparently there's a fish called Burbot, which is also known as a lawyer. Aryan Shoal. I don't know what this means, but okay. Hog. No! Fucking. I hate this dragon. Oh, at least it didn't activate crit. That might have killed him. That definitely would have killed him. Does he even activate? I'm pretty sure he does. Traumatizing. At least he doesn't have guts. But with that said, he should be dead. Give me that blessing. God, I forgot how fucking big brain I have to reposition everyone in the Shiro dungeon. Compared to the sword dungeon where it's just zero, like, P brain thinking required at all. Well, we already confirmed that we can lethally kill those units up there. Yeah, I see good position. Go for the kill, babe. No! You're not strong enough to kill Wyvern? Please don't, please don't. Oh, okay. Well, you didn't activate the evasion, but that's fine. We 11. Fish. Getting banned by fish. Yeah. It's because I love fish sticks too much. Put all the fish sticks in my mouth. You can't stop me. I'm unstoppable. You can't sue me for that. Imagine even thinking about transcribing Beautiful Chaos before realizing, oof, what an awful idea. Is this one Beautiful Chaos? It's like mostly piano though. It's fine. Like, it should be easy to transcribe this one. Yeah, the only weird thing is they use synthesizers, but like the notes themselves sound pretty straightforward. Yeah, but the notes are very clear. They're not like blurry or anything. Alright, this is pretty good. This is a pretty good position. Actually, in this position, I don't even need to move the tower. Like, just... What position do I want the tower? There you go. But yeah, even if that doesn't kill them, like, he can chug him. It's fine. Notes are notes, man. Doesn't matter what the instrument is. Holy crap. Of course you both move that way. And of course the actual healer doesn't get was inflicted with fear. Well, how many turns of figure? Cool, okay. So I should just focus on... Yeah, even if these guys are dead, it's like whatever. Let them die. I don't care. Bye, dead. Oh, he lived. And now from here, I can cheese indefinitely. It's because of the seeding, dude. Literally, if you didn't seed him, like, he would have died. It's because of the love and all the seed you filled him with. He remembers the seed you placed inside him. That seed grew into this beautiful clutch gameplay right here. I kind of do want to move. Let's get you over here. Chicken dinner. God, dinner. I haven't even had lunch. Ugh, I'm hungry. Alright.
今日もいい汗かいたな。あ、よかったらこのタオル使うかい?
How do I feel about bows? Even though he like has the perfect, like such good design in general, and I really like his scientist thing. It's kind of like, you know, he's kind of there just for like what's called circle jerk, like science lovers in general, because of like when he talks about agricultural dot, it's pretty serious. I don't know, like he didn't super click with me for whatever reason. Like he's cute. He's really cute. Like I don't know, he reminds me like a serial mascot or a serial killer. Either one. It kind of weirds me out. Alright, let's finish him up. Oh, Psych and Nero, huh? Well, I guess we have that in common, at least one of them. I majored in neuroscience when I went to university. And I did pretty well in terms of the grades, but, well, you know, I'm doing Housamo gameplay now, so that kind of tells you about the success afterwards, or at least how well I did to follow up with the actual occupational aspect of it. So, I guess, my unsolicited advice would be just take the higher ability part, the making connections part, all those parts seriously. Oh, cool! Someone survived. Two people survived. Gross. Time to cheese. Actually, the face start CP boost is so large. This is already enough. So let's set every up in the right position. There you go. You're an engineering major? What the heck? So I don't understand. You're let's see. Oh, you're interested in psych and behavioral neuro, but you're actually doing engineering major. Oh, that's pretty tough from what I heard from, you know, the limited contact I had with my high school friends that decided to pursue engineering. But I'm not surprised. Usually the most gifted of people that like to challenge themselves to take engineering for whatever reason. It makes good money. If it's engineering, then yeah, you probably have nothing to worry about in terms of finding a career after. They'll find you, after all. Fucking, okay, that's not safe at all. It's time for some gene cheese. Yeah. Time for, hopefully, prox evasion. And if not, hopefully I can kill at least one from you. Gotta love that. Lack of evasion. I really want to get rid of that ghost in the back, but yeah, it's fine. Alright, this position's fine, it's fine. No. I don't know why you're being so hard on yourself about being gifted, even if you don't have the form of compensation. But yeah, this is what I mean by champion's attitude. It's like, people try to stay modest because they think that if they actively acknowledge their gifts and their abilities, then they'll somehow make less of it and they'll take trying hard less seriously or something. But you know, it's possible to be confident in your abilities while at the same time, you know, being able to still work hard on it. So don't be so hard on yourself. Like, I certainly think you're gifted. No, there's no joke about it. Rage, disgusting. I really want to get rid of that, but he has Dazzle, so he won't be able to kill him. So I want to use that's CS on these guys, but if this guy flies in, if he flies in, okay, I see what to do. There you go. If he flies in, at least he has both tenacity and protection. Yeah, just like that. And now I can cheese it. As we saw, he should be able to eliminate Devil with just Vigor. Hopefully that's still consistent. Unless, like, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention to a nice buff or debuff. We'll see. Although it'd be better to have like this, I guess. That's good. Yeah, it should be fine. No blessing, really. Speaking of Vigor, oh cool, someone survived. Very excited soon to have skill seeded Christmas Sea Tree. 100% evasion and Vigor on phase start, plus 100% start. Yeah. Now I think about moving Sea Tree on turn 1, I guess is much like a moving Shenong on turn 1, the whole guaranteed evasion. But of course it wouldn't just be evasion, it would also be what's called any other buff that he has. The spread buff memes and take buff memes, especially with Eater, they're all very powerful. But now it's time to cheese. Oh shit, I didn't cheese properly. I'm a dumb shit. I'm a dumb shit. Oh well. Please don't go to phase it. Not my favorite positioning. God damn it, this was it's because I decided to do a suboptimal move the previous turn. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's fine. Oh, and he got the double buff, nice. Vigor and Ardor. Oh, it doesn't really matter for this face. But yeah, that's probably correct win best spell. I don't super remember Sea-Tree's crit, mostly because I didn't really care to remember the Christmas kits in general. But that sounds about right. I'm pretty sure he has evasion. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember Vigor, but like, I do remember he has spread buffs on wisdom and stuff like that. Yeah, let's just... What can we do here? If the devil moves, it's bad news, so... There you go. I mean, sort of Erbie, but I'm gonna be honest with you, like, even if that Archer wasn't there, he would have board cleared everyone anyways. God damn it, I moved that there just specifically so he could save his charge. But now there's literally no way he can save charge unless he moved that, and then that would leave him in danger. Whatever the fuck. Yeah, kind of, it's a big waste, sadly. Five CP, alright, count your tits. Can you like activate your shit when I need you to activate it? Anyways, who doesn't have blessing? I guess you don't have blessing, so I'll give you a blessing. Shuten sama. What a fucking wasted charge. Whatever. Whatever. Fuck! Fucking time limits. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I might have to reset. If it goes really bad, I might have to reset. Okay, Pog, he just moved the in position he wanted. Pog champ. Yeah, but he's not getting any extra charge from here. So... it's fine. I'll just protect the back row. Nice scan. This is the longest Kuchara's ever had to charge for. Did he seriously fail the year? God, this is gonna take forever. Can you please not? Okay, good. There you go. And that's game. Want to know what sucks? I barely saw you were streaming. Oh, dude, I've been streaming for like 3.5 hours and you barely saw it. That sucks. I should go back in the very beginning, in the very least. Like, I had a very fun time with both Erbie and Zalgus. We both shared our thoughts about the skill evolutions. We kind of big-brained it a bit too much since there's literally just 3 skills, not even 3 units. But stretched it to an entire hour because we decided to talk about the other banners, because why the fuck not to? But yeah, I think it's worth checking out the beginning of the stream later. And then there's this big blah of me playing Gendarme. It's just, you know, I'm interested in the story, so I was gonna watch it anyways. But yeah, it's up to you if you want to see that part or not. It isn't? What? Did you ring my bell? I don't know. I might have to look that up later. Usually it gives notifications for my streams. It's weird. I'm gonna Google it later, not right now, but like, hopefully I remember. Yeah, it's really weird. I'm gonna have to Google it later, but right now I'm just here for my audience that is here now. And that would mean just one more dungeon, and then I can go eat lunch and dinner at the same time, because I didn't eat lunch before the stream started, because of my dumbass. Hello, Erbie. Love your dad. Love your D. Can't live without your D. Alright, let's level up the pod now. That feeling with no licked. So it's gonna be slightly harder without leaked. Very hard. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, let's go. As unbelievable as it may sound, it what's it called? Don't answer the ad on Discord. There's an ad on Discord. Oh, okay. There is an ad, but I'll read it later. Now you got me curious about this. Goal for 2020: seed all mentors. Erbie, that's really good. Cool, but all mentors are valid. I sort of want to, but you know, I still have my own backlog too. I'll consider seeding the mentors as well, if like fucking they make seeding not ridiculously hard to prepare for. Oh, okay. I'll answer it anyways, and if it's just you. But only after the stream. Take care of yourself. Believe it or not, yeah, I'm actually taking care of myself by doing the stream. Doing the stream makes me happy, and it's better than the alternative of wasting away doing nothing. That feeling when no turn 1 phase start. Shit. With new semester coming, there may be a new mentor coming. There would be no point for another mentor at that. Like, I mean, besides swapping some out over others, but it's, you know, Erbie, I really don't doubt it because what's called, they already have the full diversity with the current mentors. Literally one for every single main attribute and one for every single main weapon. You got slash fire for Jean. You got water magic for Cretan. You got Varga having blow wood, and then you have Dead having both Easter thrust and another shot. Those are literally all the main attributes and weapons. At that point, if they make a new mentor, it's gonna be like not only will you not even be able to fit all the mentors on the team, or at least it'll be pointless to put them all on the same team, because you won't be leveling a single unit. But then you'd like it'd be like weird stuff like worldwide flash and none like Valiant or something like that. Yeah, non-Valiant. Please never let that happen. I don't want my baby nun to be tainted by such an awful attribute. Anyways, let's continue. And it would have to be. You'd also have to include all range too, because that's the only way you can match the number of attributes if you include all as well. Gross, 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 gross. I'm just gonna chicken shit out of here. Bye. Wow, Erbie. I didn't take you for a misinformation spreader. I thought that was my thing. Alright. Let's see. If I remember correctly, Thrust Dread can actually bestow CP as a slight chance as well as Blend. With an extremely shitty clock rate. So I might as well put him in front when we can. Yeah. Valiant is the best at handicapping yourself in this game if you want a challenge, because Housamo was easy. There you go. Yeah, it's not easy. I mean, it's like, I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, Housamo's easy, but like, I mean, yeah, it's easy to, like, what is easy about Housamo? It's like, once you land on a winning strategy, it's not like the meta, like, develops until LifeWonders develops. Like, meta for a single player, it's ridiculous, obviously not. So it's like, it's a solution-based game, so it seems easy. Once you find a solution, then that's it. Like, and usually that same solution works for lots of different quests until they decide to make future quests make it harder for that. But even then, after you find a new team, then of course your new team suddenly makes the rest of the quests easy again. So that's what, I guess that's what people really mean, but you know, it's easier to say just Housamo is easy. But it's just, Housamo, once you find a solution, then it's smooth sailing. But actually finding that solution can take a long time. Yeah, it's not easy. Gross. I'll go for... Future Die was Rage, so I'll just go for the heal. That, he didn't. Just that, of course. And what would be the best and cheesiest way to deal with these? Something like that. God, that does so much fucking damage, I hate it. Please cry. And you should be safe back there if you click that. Perfect. Valiant was theoretically a good element at a period of time. I don't know. Maybe I'm bullshitting. It just... What was the first new special one to release? Infernal, yeah. And Infernal was like... I'm not sure if anyone really liked Infernal not from the beginning, but... There was a short period of time where theoretically Valiant had... Like, maybe not by the numbers, but just by the fact that World didn't exist, it had overall more advantages than normal attributes. But after World existed, like, everything equalized in terms of just the matchup chart, and so just by the numbers, Valiant ended up being the worst. But yeah, without World, technically speaking, not by the numbers, but like just by the attribute chart, Valiant would have the least weaknesses and most advantages. So that was like the shortest amount of time you could justify using Valiant. And not even for a very good reason. Gross, it's so devil it's moving. I will say one thing. Valiant is the attribute that's super annoying to fight against, because like you don't want to bring Valiant units, but you also want to bring Ether and Nether units in general. So it's like such a shitty attribute because it's both annoying to bring, like both shitty to bring and both shitty to fight against. Like yeah, Valiant is literally the worst experience, the worst of both worlds. I don't know, I'm just gonna do the same thing. Sweet, have to stealth. Alright. Nice, he got crit, so this should be enough to come, for sure. Thank you, can go AR, after being useful. Even going with numbers, LifeWonders always shift elements around and farm requests with the fact that there aren't many units. Too much. As a... I mean... At that point you'd have to do like... Whatchamacallit? You'd have to do a statistical analysis of the quest enemy distribution themselves. And I'm pretty sure no one wants to do that. So it's like, sure they do that, but they also, sure they like skew it for Eastern and Nether in some quests, but they also skew it for Fire, Water, Wood. You could reverse the argument that way. And if we're just assuming they do it equally for both, then like, it's still by the numbers. Valiant could be the worst. Yeah, there's nothing going on in this fight. I guess I just win.
キだと思って油断しちゃった。負けと認めて素直にやりなよ。もっとドキドキさせてあげるからさ。
Oh, if you didn't know that my stream was going, like, if you didn't get the notification, Edgar, then how did you actually find the stream at all by now? I'm wondering. Did someone link you to it? Yeah, it's super unfortunate that you weren't able to get the link, but I've been streaming for a while. And it was like a pretty nice amount of content to talk about too. My phone just, let's see. Are there any restrictions with violence restriction? Not to my knowledge, no. But there's one for Infernal, I think. I don't know about World. Probably not. I think it's just there's one for Infernal. I'm pretty sure there's not one for Valiant though. Check the wiki or something. I'm, as much as I know, I'm not like an instant encyclopedia for everything. Unfortunately. So worst case scenario is he was in, so... Oh, this is really shitty, honestly. Why are there so many devils here? Kudogan Sanga's rolled. Oh, yeah, I guess. Nice call. Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm spreading misinformation. Good job, Erbie, for setting it straight. And sorry for saying that Valiant was not applied to anything. Let's see. It's just that Valiant is so forgettable. You have to forgive me for, like, erasing any related content of Valiant from my mind. What would be the best move here? It would be to move back, but no matter what, someone's gonna take massive damage. The question is who can survive that massive damage. Jeez, this is such a shitty position. I really don't like it. Goodbye, Dad. Well, that's not a bad move, actually. Now I guess I can just stealth. Now that I know who's moving, I can just focus on this guy. I don't have to worry about the rolls moving. Holy fuck, please. Please, just... get your charger ready. Jeez. ARs are a way of living. Do not skimp out on. I'm gonna need to do a bit of extra damage to the Woodman just in case. God, the charge is so strong. Oh gosh. Almost 7 PM here. And... guess the only thing we can really do here is stealth. But stall in which way? That's the real question. I need to stall for 4 turns. I have no idea, honestly. Looks like that back that was moving. In which case, oh, everyone's feared, so.
僕にしっかり捕まっててね。水遁の術。ぶちまけろ。
Rip dead.
だがサンタはいつだってよみがえる。
So the one moving is this one here. That means if I move this step forward, like that, you should be safe. Oh wait, attribute advantage. I'm dumb. Oh my god, fuck. Please, oh please, activate your shit already. That should be good enough.
ガキだと思って油断しちゃった。負けと認めて素直にやりなよ。もっとドキドキ。凛と酒。
Okay, bye.
僕にしっかり捕まっててね。
斧が勇姿を見せる。
Probably should do that. I don't want to needlessly build his charge up. What is how does the plot activate? It's like post move and oh, I don't even have the slow speed.
斧が勇姿を見せよ。絢爛にも。
水遁の術。僕にしっかり水遁の術。ガキだと思って。
Alright, that's it.
油断しちゃった。
Whew.
負けとに。
Oh, fuck off.
実に良い。
Die.
燃えた。俺は天竜。どこにだって現れる。援軍かがん。逃げられると思うんじゃねえぞ。
胸がバクバクしちゃった。
Holy shit.
何百年か。
Uptime is almost 4 hours. Okay, let's just see what rewards we've gotten. 3 dungeons, 60 enemies. It's a long ways to go for the rest, but that's cool. We'll build to it. I'll build to it. I've got some stamina, but let's see. Like I just want to finish this shit. I seriously am, bro. Like I couldn't even limit breaks. I can't even limit break units. That's how poor I am. Jeez. Okay. That is enough for me. I'm finally gonna join Erbie and Zalgus back in the server. Or I don't know, play some other games. I'm so fucking exhausted of waiting for now. And more than anything, I need to fucking stuff my face. Alright. See you guys later. Thanks for joining, Ed. And thanks for sticking around, Herb. And Toto. Love you all. Bye.